After my school beauty girlfriend cheated on me, I abandoned her. The defendant is hereby sentenced to a lifetime medical ban and ordered to compensate the 24 plaintiffs for medical costs, lost wages, meal expenses, nutrition supplements, transportation fees, and emotional damages, totaling 2,485,632 for 5 yuan. This amount must be deposited into the court's designated financial account within 15 days of the verdict. Huh? Where am I? Wu Bing looked around in confusion, his mind foggy. What's going on? Was I just celebrating at the International Medical Association's party after winning the Nobel Prize in medicine? Why am I in such a strange place now? This is a courtroom. Boom! A thunderous jolt exploded in his head. Countless fragmented memories surged and then merged together. He had been reincarnated. Reborn through another body. And that person had the same name, Wu Bing. A moment later, Wu Bing's eyes turned sharp, sweeping coldly across the courtroom. You've got guts, kid. Practicing medicine without a license? You're just a sophomore in college, majoring in what, postnatal self-care? I gotta admit, you've got some real skills. Even I secretly admired you. But too bad you messed with the wrong people. Accept your fate. Har har har. A man with rimless glasses, a rat-like face, and a mole on his right ear, lawyer Zhu Haipeng, about 28 or 29, leaned in close, whispering mockingly. Wu Bing stared coldly at him, then shifted his gaze to the plaintiff's bench. 24 people, once his patients, some cured from impossible illnesses, now testifying against him. Betrayal. Disappointment. Heartbreak. Hurts, doesn't it, kid? Feels awful, huh? Hopeless, right? You saved their lives, and now they are nailing you to the cross. Not only did you not make a dime, you have to pay them. Har har har. Isn't it hilarious? Do you regret it? An ant should know its place. Just because you've got a little skill, you thought you were some kind of miracle doctor. In front of capital, you're nothing but a clown. Get lost. Zhu Haipeng's taunts made Wu Bing clench his fists. As if being legally crushed wasn't enough, this guy had to come rub salt in the wound. If not for the public setting, Wu Bing would have decked him on the spot. If only he were strong enough to win. Click clack, click clack. The sound of high heels approached. Wu Bing, we're done. Boom. Wu Bing felt like his heart was smashed by a hammer. Rage and bitterness surged with a sharp pain in his chest. He looked up at Liu Mingyi, his curvy, stunning girlfriend, and gritted his teeth. Why? TCH. Liu Mingyi scoffed and said coldly, you hold zero value to me now. We're not even in the same league anymore. To be honest, I was only with you for long-term benefits. Besides, I found someone better. Har har har. An arrogant laugh echoed as a tall man in an expensive suit walked over and wrapped his arm around Liu Mingyi. Wu Bing, she's mine now. Click. TSK, poor guy. Pathetic, really. You dated her for 2 years, and she's still a virgin. You couldn't get her into bed in 2 years. I did in 1 hour. Not gonna lie, she's tight and juicy. Jealous? Furious? In pain? He. You Yang Wei. It was you behind all this. Wu Bing, now reborn with a sharper mind, instantly understood everything. Yang Wei was from the Yuan family, a pharmaceutical giant that controlled 60% of the market in China. For them, crushing someone like him was as easy as squashing an ant. But why go to such lengths? Confused, aren't you? Yang Wei leaned close and smirked. I orchestrated everything. I wanted Liu Mingyi. You were in the way. Simple as that. You. Wu Bing's blood boiled. His fists clenched so hard they shook. He wanted nothing more than to punch this bastard into the ground. Ding. Hostess rage value reached threshold. Activating sadistic system activation successful. A system. Hell yes. My cheat just arrived. With excitement rushing through him, Wu Bing stayed calm on the surface. Back in his previous life, solving medical mysteries by day and reading web novels by night, he was no stranger to systems. System, introduce yourself. Ding. Yes, host. A digital voice echoed in his mind. Ding. This is the sadistic system. Capable of capturing ghosts, evil spirits, dark energy, viruses, and beastly souls. Ding! Each capture grants you energy points. You may extract sadistic energy from patients to remove their illness or inject it to cause disease. Energy can upgrade the system. Every level up grants new rewards. Ding! Newbie gift pack delivered. Open now? Open it. Wu Bing ordered. Ding! Congratulations, host. You have received tenfold enhancement across all dimensions. Master level martial arts proficiency. Veterinary license certification. Holy sh! Wu Bing was too stunned to say anything but holy sh! Over and over. Now blessed with the power to give people diseases, Wu Bing looked at the crowd with a twisted grin. Oh yeah. What s with that face? Yang Wei shuddered. Somehow, Wu Bing looked completely different. Stronger. Scarier. Smack. Wu Bing slapped Yang Wei across the face hard. In his mind, he whispered. System give this scumbag lifetime impotence, AIDS, facial paralysis, full body itch, and rabies just for good measure. Chapter 2, The Aggressive Aunt, Wu Bing spreads disease. Ding! Empowerment successful. The target has contracted lifetime erectile dysfunction, AIDS, facial paralysis, full body measles itching, and rabies. Ding! Host has successfully delivered 5 types of viruses. Energy 5. Remaining energy, 45 points. Ding! Warning, when energy drops below 5, host will enter a weakened state. Reaching 0 will result in extermination. 55 more energy points required for next level up. Hearing the system notification, Wu Bing's brow twitched violently. What the hell? There's a weakened state. An extermination if it hits 0? That's terrifying. If he got carried away and burned through all his energy, he'd be dead meat. Clearly, he needed to figure out a way to capture more ghostly energies, stockpile power after all. With enough savings, one could sleep well at night. Wu Bing glanced at his ex-girlfriend whom he liked for 2 years and cared for meticulously and felt a sharp pain in his heart. It seemed the remnants of this body's consciousness still had influence over him. HMPH. Since she chose betrayal, he would not let her off. System, give that rotten woman facial paralysis and severe eye disease. Since she is blind to reality, let her be truly blind. As for AIDS, she already had that, so no need. Turning away from those two, Wu Bing walked toward the 24 ingrates whose lives he had once saved. You people look into your hearts and ask yourselves, have you done right by me? Wu Bing roared. Li Tsuehua, a 60-something-year-old old hag, glared at him fiercely before unleashing a verbal assault. You animal! A bastard with no upbringing. How dare you treat me without a license? You were experimenting on my life, with no regard for whether I lived or died. You even scammed me into buying your fake meds for an outrageous price. You conned me out of more than 100,000 yuan, you piece of trash. Give me back my life savings. Her insults escalated with each word, and then she stormed up to Wu Bing and slapped him across the face. Smack! Wu Bing was stunned. He never imagined this despicable old woman could be so shameless and vile. He had saved her life, cured her migraines, hadn't charged a dime, and even spent hundreds of his own money on her medications and supplements. He had truly saved a white-eyed wolf. And her performance lit the fuse for the rest. The other 23 joined the witch hunt, yelling threats, insults, and even rolling up their sleeves to beat him down like she had. Everyone wanted to impress the rich backers behind the scenes. After all, they were being paid handsomely. If they pleased their patrons, maybe they'd get called again for the next setup. Easy money. Tastes sweet. Wu Bing's face turned ice cold. With the system's tenfold enhancement, his strength and abilities now far exceeded any ordinary human. None of them could even get close enough to touch him if he didn't allow it. If he wished, he could knock them out one by one with a single punch. But that was far too easy. They had to suffer. So Wu Bing re-inflicted the diseases he had previously cured for them, this time in enhanced versions, the kind no hospital could treat. In a day or two, they'd be writhing in pain again. And he'd wait for them to come crawling to him, begging for help. He'd smile. And refuse. Turning around, Wu Bing looked at Zhu Haipeng, the smug lawyer with the rat face and poisonous tongue. Who knew how many innocents that man had harmed in pursuit of dirty money? Time to silence him. Forever. System, give him a mouth-stitching ghost and a nice silkworm parasite. Ding. Ghostly empowerment successful. Remaining energy, 19 points. Zhu Haipeng suddenly felt a chill and shivered, instinctively looking around. It felt like something had locked its gaze onto him, and it was not a good feeling. Wu Bing stepped forward and patted him on the shoulder. Good luck. Heh. Sucking up 1 tea help, kid. You'd better start figuring out how to gather that 2 million. I heard you're from a dirt-poor village with a rundown house and a few acres of farmland. And the little money you did have was all scammed away by that woman of yours. Now you're broke. God only knows how you'll deal with all this now. I could help. I could feel sorry for you. But I won't lift a finger. Heh heh heh. If you fail to pay within the allotted time, kid, I'll personally see you locked up. You'll get to experience the joy of sewing machines and dropped soap. Zhu Haipeng suddenly noticed something was off. Why was he stuttering? He never stuttered. His speech was usually smooth and confident. Could it be karma? Punishment for all the dirty money he made? No. Impossible. He screamed in his heart. HMPH. Wu Bing snorted. You won't live to see that day. You. Zhu Haipeng clenched his fist and almost swung at Wu Bing before remembering this was still a courtroom. He held back at the last second. Tap tap tap. The sound of high heels clicking in fast, purposeful strides came from a hallway. A stunning beauty appeared at the doorway, commanding the attention of everyone present. With flowing black hair, a sleek black office outfit, sheer stockings over mile-long legs, exquisite facial features, and a flawless figure, this goddess instantly silenced the room. Even those who had just been raging at Wu Bing forgot what they were doing. Wu Bing's brow tightened as he saw her. Why is she here? Was she, like the rest of them, coming to cause trouble? Just a few days ago, he had treated her illness. She had a rare congenital disease that even top-tier doctors, domestic and international, had failed to cure. She had been surviving on imported drugs just to stay alive. But he had cured her. She had thanked him profusely, even offered a fortune in gratitude. Wu Bing had refused, taking only a symbolic few hundred yuan. And now she had come to betray him too. His heart sank. It hurt. Chapter 3: Signing the ban, lifelong medical ban. Wu Bing looked at the extremely beautiful Ling Xinyu in front of him with a complicated expression and extremely cold eyes. You are here to sue me like them. Ling Xinyu didn't even bother to wipe the sweat from her forehead and hurriedly explained. No, Dr. Wu, you misunderstood. I came here to defend you. Although you don't have a medical license, you have superb medical skills and a kind heart. You saved so many lives, but you didn't demand a large sum of money for it. It was just a symbolic fee of 200 to 300 yuan per person. Even for some families in financial difficulty, you not only don't charge a penny, but you even pay for some of their medical expenses. You are a good person. Good people shouldn't be wrongly accused. Falsely accused. Framed. I'm going to defend you. Wu Bing looked at the beautiful and kind-hearted girl in front of him, and his cold heart melted a little. Then a smile appeared on his face. No need for that. It is an established fact that I practice medicine without a license. There is no way to avoid it. Now, he has activated the system and owns the system. Does he still need to argue with these people? Not needed, never needed. Just do it, it's done. Defendant, please sign these documents. A man who looked like a court clerk took a stack of judgment documents and handed them to Wu Bing. Looking at this thick stack of black words on white paper that smells like ink. Wu Bing's face turned cold, then he smiled bitterly and shook his head. He took it and, with a swish, wrote it with great vigor and energy, putting an end to his medical career. Take this medical prohibition order and remember, you are not allowed to treat anyone in the future. Otherwise, you will be severely punished by the law. Snort. Don't worry, I won't treat humans anymore, only animals. Ling Xinyu was shocked to see that this young man with miraculous medical skills was forced into such a desperate situation by some people with ulterior motives. I couldn't help but feel sad. This society is full of filth and darkness. Although I am the president of a big company, I am a woman after all. I am of little influence and cannot stir up any waves. Dr. Wu, I would like to hire you as my personal healthcare physician, with a monthly salary of 100,000 yuan and year-end bonuses. What do you think? Hee hee. Miss Ling, didn't you see the medical ban order in my hand? I dare not go against the court's decision and be accused of practicing medicine without a license. Otherwise, some people will stir up trouble again. This is a huge loss to the Chinese medical community. Dr. Wu. No, don't call me Dr. Wu now, call me Veterinarian Wu. I also studied postpartum care for sows, so this is a professional match. From now on, I will treat cats and dogs, livestock, and some wild animals. From now on, I will only treat wild animals, not humans. This. Ling Xinyu looked at the tall, handsome, and elegant boy who looked like a banished immortal. He looked resolute at this moment and seemed to be hesitant to speak. Then, a look of sadness flashed across his face. He turned around and said to the female assistant who followed behind him, Xie, go and pay the fine imposed by the court. Yes, President. This. Wu Bing was surprised for a moment, then showed gratitude. I really don't know where to find this huge fine right now. Even if I go to treat the livestock in the future, I am afraid I won't be able to raise this astronomical sum within half a month. Ling Xinyu's move was a huge help to him. Wu Bing took out 3 business cards from his pocket, wrote his name on them, and handed them to Ling Xinyu. Keep these 3 business cards. You can use them as a token to make me attack you 3 times in the future. Ling Xinyu clenched the 3 business cards in her slender hand and put them into her pocket with a slight tremor. Then he gently stroked the outside of the pocket and pressed it a few times, as if it were a priceless treasure. But she knew what the 3 cards represented. And the fact turned out to be just as she expected. These 3 cards helped her resolve several of the biggest crises in her life. Let's go. Wu Bing said this softly, then turned and walked out of the court. Ling Xinyu followed Wu Bing in her high heels. As soon as I walked out of the door, I heard the sound of snap, snap, snap. Countless flashes flashed and the sound of shutter buttons was heard. A group of media reporters rushed up and pointed their cameras at Wu Bing. Looking at everything in front of him coldly, he knew clearly that someone was trying to completely discredit him. He turned his head and looked at the couple cuddling together not far behind him, especially the smug smile on Yang Wei's face. Wu Bing curled his lips and said softly, I don't want to bother with you, a dying man. Some reporters asked, Mr. Wu, what do you want to say about practicing medicine without a license and being punished by law? What do you think of your murderous behavior? How do you feel about the court sentence of banning you from medicine for life? Do you think you are worthy of your parents who gave birth to you and raised you? Do you think you are worthy of the country's cultivation of you? I heard that your girlfriend couldn't stand your despicable behavior and decisively chose to break up with you. What do you think? Wu Bing really couldn't stand the bombardment from these unscrupulous reporters. He suddenly took a deep breath and said, Get out. An invisible wave of air roared out from his mouth, scaring the noisy reporters who were crowded in front of him, causing them to step back and fall down. The scene was in chaos. Wu Bing took advantage of the chaos, grabbed Ling Xinyu's hand and dodged away. In a simply furnished rental house, Wu Bing was sorting out the memories of this body and the system he had just acquired. The reason why this body is called Wu Bing is because his parents hope that he will be healthy and free from disasters since childhood. But contrary to expectations, this kid has been sick frequently since he was a child. And every time I get sick, it's never the same. Just tell me, are you angry? By chance, I found an ancient medical book in a flea market. What's more, he knew all the words on it. And then he inexplicably learned a set of profound medical skills. He can cure many difficult and complicated diseases. Maybe it's because I was born in the countryside, and I've seen many people who have no money to see a doctor because of their poor families, and have no choice but to face death. He himself has been weak and sickly since childhood, and he has witnessed how much burden medical treatment and medicine buys put on a family. Therefore, he always charges a fair price when treating patients. No matter how serious the illness is, the cost of treatment here will not exceed 500 yuan. Very saintly. What a pity, it brought such a disaster. Now, a new soul has moved in and taken control of this body. He wanted to seek justice for the original owner and make those who framed him die in fear and despair. However, there was something that was even more of a headache for him. Chapter 4, 2 Lives, Preparing to Open a Shop. Wu Bing looked at himself in the mirror and felt a little self-indulgent. His previously frail and thin body is now strong and healthy. With his all-dimensional attributes strengthened tenfold, he now deserves to be called the most handsome man in China. With a height of 1.85 meters, an explosively sexy body, 2 pectoral muscles and 8 abdominal muscles, his charm is perfectly displayed. The skin on her body is as delicate and smooth as that of a baby's. When she walks out, all the women will be envious and jealous to the point of going crazy. After taking a shower, I ate a bucket of instant noodles, then lit a cigarette, leaned back on the sofa, and smoked comfortably. But then, his face dropped. Really, he is so embarrassed now. As far as I can remember, this body has parents and a younger sister who is in high school. Now that I have taken over this body, my words and actions will definitely be different. Even if all memories are received, some habitual actions are difficult to change for a while. It would be embarrassing if I met them and was discovered. It seems that it will take some time before I can meet them again. More importantly, if this body of mine appeared in front of them, it would definitely make them doubt their lives. He had been weak and sickly since childhood and had never gained much weight. Before yesterday, he was so thin, but now he is so strong and muscular. It is hard for anyone to accept it. Wu Bing was also pleasantly surprised to find that his memory was now exceptionally strong, even to the point of being able to remember everything he saw. My mind is extremely quick. I can now answer questions that were difficult to understand before just by taking a glance. Vision, hearing, perception, mental strength, etc., these are all frighteningly stronger than before. Physical strength, endurance, stamina, even his own brothers, they are all awesome. Moreover, there were actually many martial arts moves in his mind, as if he had been practicing them since he was a child and had practiced them for many years. They had formed muscle memory and he could use them effortlessly. Wu Bing wanted to go out and find someone to fight to test his own fighting ability. To what extent was he? All of this is a gift from this system gift package. If his energy value accumulates to 100 points, I wonder what kind of benefits he will get after the system is upgraded. How powerful will it be? Wouldn't this system allow him to become an immortal directly? Ding! Is their host dreaming? This system only helps their host reach the top of the world and achieve the best life. This is such a ruthless system. Can't you just think about it yourself? Why are you just pouring cold water on me like this? Snort. Ding! Host, you should find a way to accumulate more energy as soon as possible. After the system is upgraded, there will be unexpected surprises for you. Grandpa, that grandson called again. A magical cell phone ringtone rang, waking Wu Bing up from his fantasy. Looking up, he saw his desk mate and roommate, also his best friend in school, Wang Dahai. Fatty Wang. He picked up the phone and answered it. Before Wu Bing could say anything, Fatty Wang's anxious voice came from the other end. Brother, are you okay? It's okay. You know everything. Brother, it's not just me who knows everything, it's the whole world who knows it. You're on the hot search list now, go check it out online. Brother, stay strong and hold on. Fatty will always stand behind you. Wu Bing felt warmed at heart when he heard what his best friend said. Then he joked, Fatty, isn't it your turn to stand in front and block the knife for your brother if something happens? Hiding behind my brother, what does this mean? Ahahaha. Brother, I feel relieved when you can talk like this. The old place, come out for a meal. Let's have a barbecue, Fatty will treat us. Forget about it today, brother. I have something else to do. See you tomorrow? Well, see you tomorrow. After hanging up the phone, Wu Bing quickly opened the browser and clicked on it to check. Unexpectedly, a series of thrilling headlines exploded before his eyes. Shocked, a student majoring in sound nursing pretends to be a miracle doctor. This is so cruel that they sold fake medicine to defraud the elderly of their life-saving money. Practicing medicine without a license is unacceptable. Resolutely crack down on fraud and deception, eradicate social malignant factors, and restore peace and prosperity to the people. Such a fraud. Is it a moral decline? Or a distortion of human nature? Arrogant and domineering. Beating up reporters in front of the court. Seeing these alarmist and eye-catching headlines, Wu Bing was so angry that he laughed. He is just an ordinary citizen, but with the promotion of the mastermind behind the scenes, he became a hot topic on the internet. Very good, very good. Since you guys want to play so much, I will play with you to the end. Wu Bing's eyes turned completely cold. Grandpa, that grandson called again. The magical cell phone ringtone rang again. This time it was an unfamiliar number, and it was a local landline. Wu Bing frowned, but still answered the call. Is it Wu's disease? I am. Who are you? I am the secretary of the president's office of Magic City University. Please come to the president's office before 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Snap. After saying that, the person on the other end hung up the phone. Principal's office. He. It seems that my journey of studying will come to an end here. Wu Bing is studying medicine at Shanghai University. As a key university ranked among the top in the country and a prestigious university like 985 and 211, we will never allow students who tarnish the reputation of the school to exist. It's a foregone conclusion that I'll be fired tomorrow. If it were before, Wu Bing might still be a little worried, entangled and reluctant. But now, he is a man with a system. Would he still care about a piece of paper like this? We should find a way to capture the evil virus, dark energy, etc. as soon as possible, and upgrade the system as soon as possible. He is now countless times stronger than before, but this world is too dangerous. At least hot weapons cannot defeat him. To be on the safe side, and to be able to deal with dangers from all sides with ease in the future, he urgently needs to become stronger. The system gave me a veterinary qualification certificate, so I opened a veterinary clinic and could obtain energy points as quickly as possible. Do it when you think of it. Wu Bing went out and went straight to the small clinic he had run before, preparing to change the brand and reopen it. However, when he arrived at the front of the store, he found that the store had been sealed off. 2 large white seals were cross-stamped on the door. These guys acted very quickly and what they did was so ruthless, right? When I was about to leave, I found that there was a breakfast shop for sale diagonally opposite. Yo-ho! This is really like a pillow being sent just when you feel sleepy. In that case, he might as well take over the business and open it here. Save the animals, start here. After walking into the breakfast shop, half an hour later, Wu Bing had a transfer contract and a bunch of keys in his hands. The couple who owned the breakfast shop were packing up their things with smiles on their faces. Wu Bing made a phone call and called a decoration company. In just one afternoon, the store was completely transformed. On a large electronic sign, colorful neon lights flashed 5 large characters. Wu Bing Veterinary Clinic. Chapter 5, A Dying Dog, Rescue. By the time everything in the store was tidied up, the lights were already on. Gululu, gurulu. My stomach was protesting, it was time to have dinner. After closing the door, Wu Bing went to a small stir-fry restaurant about 20 meters away from his shop and ordered 2 dishes, braised fish and stir-fried large intestine with sauce. He ate 5 large bowls of rice before he was barely full. Walking on the street back to the rental house, Wu Bing touched his belly. My physical condition has improved and my appetite has increased a lot. Got to make money. Otherwise, eating becomes a problem. Now there are only 3 digits left on Wu Bing's bank card. The rent is due soon. He didn't want to see the fat landlord with a greasy face but still covered in powder. As far as I can remember, I have been mocked and ridiculed by this woman many times. Especially her daughter, who is only a senior high school student, is extremely snobbish. Every time I saw Wu Bing, he frowned, looked embarrassed, and covered his nose. It was as if there were billions of bacteria and viruses in Wu Bing's body, which would infect her if she was not careful. She even repeatedly instigated her mother to kick Wu Bing out and take back the shabby and old rental house. This rental house is close to Wu Bing Yuan's original small clinic, making it convenient for him to travel and live. Another reason was that he wanted to use this rental house as a love nest for him and Liu Mengxian. Unfortunately, this house has been rented for more than half a year, and Liu Mengxian only came once on the first day of the rent, and there has been no visit since then. Every time Liu Mengxian asked Wu Bing for money, she would go directly to his small clinic. Occasionally, I would see him treating illnesses and prescribing medicine for others. Sometimes, some of the prescriptions he wrote were even taken away by Liu Mengxian. They call it taking it back for research. Once she is familiar with the job, she can help Wu Bing. Wu Bing, who was in love at the time, never doubted it. After sorting out this memory, Wu Bing slapped himself hard. Such idiots should be beaten. Oh woof, oh woof. Woo woo woo. Suddenly, he heard a weak barking and whimpering sound of a dog. Is this a seriously injured and dying dog? Or is he old and reaching the end of his life? Or is it that he is terminally ill and abandoned? Wu Bing's heart moved, and then he became happy. I was just thinking about where to collect energy points, and now they are delivered to my door. He immediately had a plan in his mind. These stray dogs and cats, or cats and dogs that were sick, injured, and abandoned by their owners, could allow him to quickly accumulate energy for system upgrades. Following the sound, Wu Bing came to a trash can in the dark. I saw a large, skinny dog with a lot of lost hair and several wounds on its body, bleeding, lying there dying. Was this caused by someone beating him? It's hard to imagine how anyone could do that to the dog when it was so weak. Is it so cruel? Well. Wu Bing sighed, squatted down, and gently touched the local dog with his hand. Ding! Pathogen detected. Species, dog. Number of diseases, 10. Disease types, respiratory diseases, eye diseases, mouth diseases, skin diseases, liver diseases, kidney diseases, weakness due to excessive blood loss. A system prompt sounded in Wu Bing's mind, and a corresponding picture appeared. Ding! Host, do you want to receive it now? Collect. Ding! Successfully collected the mouth virus toxin, energy value increased by 1. Successfully collected skin virus toxin, energy value increased by 1. Successfully collected respiratory virus toxins, and the energy value increased by 1. Successfully received. Soon, all 10 viruses in the dog's body were taken away by Wu Bing. And his energy value also jumped from 19 points to 29 points. The dying dog lying on the ground gradually regained its vitality and slowly crawled up. Wu Bing took out a silver needle and pricked the dog a few times. The bleeding wound immediately healed. The disease of this local dog has been cured, and it only needs to recover slowly. As long as it has adequate nutrition and recuperation, it will be able to return to its peak condition. The yellow dog kept circling around Wu Bing, wagging its tail and licking his shoes to express its gratitude. Seeing this scene, Wu Bing couldn't help but sigh. Even animals know how to be grateful. But what about those people? Turning around, Wu Bing was ready to leave. However, the big yellow dog followed him closely. Don't you have anywhere to go? Want to follow me? Wang Wang. This yellow dog is very smart and seems to understand what Wu Bing said. He called out twice in response. In that case, follow me back. Woof. The yellow dog was very excited and quickly ran to Wu Bing's feet and kept rubbing against his feet. That expression is as beautiful as it can be. I'll call you Da Huang from now on. Wang Wang. Da Huang seemed to like this name very much and responded happily twice. As soon as he arrived at the rental house, Wu Bing used a shower to wash Da Huang from head to toe, from top to bottom, inside and out. When Da Huang came out of the bathroom, he looked completely different. Thus, a mighty and domineering gatekeeper general was born. I took out some dog food I bought on the way and threw it to it. After eating and drinking his fill, Da Huang instantly became more energetic. He leaned forward at the door and began to perform his duties. Holiday Inn. In a business room. Yang Wei and Liu Mini are playing poker. Liu Mini was posing for a long time, but Yang Wei just wouldn't play any cards. Apart from having some saliva on my body, nothing was done. What the hell, what's going on? Why aren't you listening to me today? Yang Wei stopped his useless actions and felt very depressed. Liu Mini leaned over, working, and said with a charming smile, "Let me comfort him." However, no matter how much I consoled him, it was of no use. Yang Wei's face flushed red, he turned his head away, and spat out 2 words hatefully, "Sleep." Liu Mini? Tonight, Yang Wei felt very embarrassed. It was burning, and I felt inexplicably irritated all over, and I wanted to bite someone. Yes, I just want to bite people. Liu Mini was very disappointed and felt very uncomfortable, but the workers were on strike and there was nothing she could do. She wanted to seek self-comfort through other channels, but she didn't dare to stand out too much in front of Yang Wei. Suddenly I felt some discomfort in my eyes. And the skin on my face is a little tight and stiff. Chapter 6, the clinic opens, and the first order exceeds 10,000. At 7 o'clock in the morning, Wu Bing brought Da Huang and ate a few buns, and each of them had a chicken leg. Da Huang was chewing a chicken leg in his mouth, and his tail was shaking so hard that it almost fell off. It was so satisfied with the food and loved its owner so much. After breakfast, Wu Bing opened the shop door, prepared to let Da Huang look after the shop, and then went to school. He hasn't forgotten the call from that arrogant female secretary yesterday. Although it was expected, it still has to come to an end, right? Click, click, click. There was a sound of high heels hitting the ground. Are you the doctor at this veterinary clinic? Wu Bing looked up and saw a lady in her 30s, covered in jewels, running in hurriedly with a leopard print Arthurian cat in her arms. Doctor, please check on my Bauer. Bauer didn't have breakfast this morning and doesn't look very well. Is my baby going to be okay? Will he die? Doctor, please save Bauer. No matter how much it costs, I can't live without Bauer. Wu Bing was speechless. Those who know her call the cat Bauer all the time would think that she raises the cat as a baby, while those who don't would think that she gave birth to a cat. Oh my God. It's terrifying to think about it. Please be patient. Let me check it out. After saying that, Wu Bing reached out and gently pressed on the little head of the Arthurian cat. Ding! Pathogen detected. Species, cat. Number of viruses, 5. Types of symptoms, anorexia, skin disease, jade disease, lovesickness, eye disease. Ding! Host, do you want to receive it immediately? No. Wu Bing took his hand away and said with a smile, your baby's disease can be cured. That's great. You should start treatment now. Cheng Hui, 15,000. No problem, as long as you can cure my son, money is not a problem. The previous life was a fool, and now this person is a saint with amazing medical skills. It's right to want to save the world, but he has to eat, right? I have to buy a house and a car, right? The house in my rural area is very dilapidated. Shouldn't I tear it down and build a new one? Shouldn't the quality of life of my parents and sister be improved? He saved so many people with the intention of doing good deeds, but in the end, they all turned against him and bit him. Now that I'm here, it's impossible to go back to the old way. Earn money for food first. Wu Bing put on a doctor's white coat, a hat, a mask, and disposable gloves. After being fully armed, he gently picked up the sick cat. Please sit here for a while. I need to take your baby to the medical room for treatment. Zhang Chunyang quickly responded, okay, start quickly, I'm so heartbroken. After Wu Bing entered the room and closed the door, he placed the cat on the treatment table. System, collect. Ding. The host successfully collected an anorexic animal soul, energy points plus 10. Ding. The host successfully collected the skin virus toxin, energy point plus 1. Ding. The host successfully collected a jade beast soul, energy points plus 10. Ding. The host successfully collected a lovesick ghost, energy points plus 10. Ding. The host successfully collected the eye virus toxin, energy point plus 1. Ding. The current host energy value is 61 points, and the system upgrade requires 39 points. Host, come on. When Wu Bing heard the system prompt sound, he was stunned. How come there is 1 point and there are 10 points? How can there be such a big gap? System, come out and explain. Ding. The world is filled with countless energies, but energies also have different qualities. Ding. The energy in the universe where the host is located is divided into mortal level, spiritual level, holy level, and God level, and each level is divided into 9 levels. Ding. The general virus is of the first level, and the energy value is 1 point. The ghost soul is higher than the virus, and is of the second level, and the energy value is 10 points. I see. Doesn't that mean that the higher the energy level I can obtain, the higher the energy exchange points, and the faster the system upgrade frequency will be? Ding. That's true, come on host. There are surprises with every upgrade. 10 minutes later. Wu Bing walked out of the treatment room holding the recovered cat. Seeing the baby full of energy, Zhang Chunyang rushed over in surprise and snatched the baby away. Bauer, are you okay? Oh, great. Bauer is fine. The woman was so excited that her speech was a little incoherent. Thank you, doctor. Zhang Chunyang sincerely thanked Wu Bing. God knows what she went through in the past 10 minutes. That kind of worry. That kind of loss of soul. That kind of emptiness and loneliness. That kind of. You're welcome. Cash or scan? Zhang Chunyang rolled her eyes at him. She really didn't understand romance, it was really a disservice to their mood. Then he took out his mobile phone and scanned the QR code. Ding dong. Your card with the last number 1234 received 15,000 yuan at 7:25 on May 30th, and the balance is 15,423.34 yuan, Jianlong Bank. When Wu Bing saw the message on his mobile phone indicating that the money had arrived, a smile spread across his face. I only have 400 yuan left, and now I have another foodie. If I can't make any more money. Hee hee. Zhang Chunyang held her baby and asked, "Doctor, what disease does my baby have? Will it relapse?" Well, it's a bit complicated to explain, but it's all healed. It's just that your precious jade disease will still flare up if it can't be improved. Yu syndrome? What is this? Doctor, please explain it to me. Yu, well, you should find a partner for your Bauer. She needs to be released. No, I won't let Bauer be defiled by those stinky men. Zhang Chunyang reacted immediately and became emotional, refusing in harsh words. Wu Bing looked at Zhang Chunyang with strange eyes. Realizing that she had lost her composure, she quickly ran out the door with her baby in her arms. Welcome to come again next time. Wu Bing earned 15,000 yuan early in the morning and was in a good mood. He waved goodbye to the guests enthusiastically. Zhang Chunyang staggered and almost fell. Oh. That's right. People need to understand the situation clearly. You should do what your fate dictates. If you study veterinary medicine, you should deal with animals. That is your destiny. Don't think about those things. You are young and don't learn well. You spend all day thinking about cheating and deceiving people. Zhu Haipeng was like a door dog. Wu Bing hadn't opened the door for long when he came in after smelling the scent, and started to talk to him in a very earnest manner. Wu Bing frowned, a hint of hostility flashed in his eyes, and then he smiled and said, Mr. Zhu, you are really diligent. You came to watch me so early in the morning. Why is your speech not so smooth? People in your profession completely rely on eating. With your condition like this, will anyone still hire you to sue? Wu Bing imitated Zhu Haipeng's stuttering when speaking. You? Zhu Haipeng was angry and confused at the same time. Why did he start stuttering out of nowhere? And I felt something was wrong with my body. No, I have to go to the hospital for a checkup. Thinking of this, he no longer cared to continue to ridicule Wu Bing, and hurriedly got in the car and drove to the hospital. Chapter 7 Karma, Zhu Haipeng's death. Zhu Haipeng was very panicked. Beads of sweat the size of beans rolled down his forehead, and his clothes were soaked with cold sweat. He lost control of his limbs. I drove to the hospital in a hurry, speeding up to 100 miles per hour. Driving so fast on a city road shows you don't take the traffic police seriously. He didn't know that his previous behavior had angered Wu Bing, who threw a bound ghost at him. The current Wu Bing is no longer the saintly licker he used to be. How could he allow this person to yell at him like that? So he just gave him a small gift. Teach him a lesson. Zhu Haipeng wanted to slow down the car, but he lost control of his foot on the accelerator. Stiff, can't move an inch. He wanted to pick up the phone to call his father, but he couldn't move. Although the steering wheel was in my hands, I couldn't turn it. At this moment, his scalp exploded. The fear reached the extreme. What's going on? It was fine just now. Why are my hands and feet not working as I want? Oh my God, am I going to die? A large truck appeared in front of us, crawling forward leisurely on the road with its rear end swinging. Zhu Haipeng's eyes widened, his pupils dilated, as he stared at his beloved car, and quickly licked its ass. Bang! There was a loud collision sound. His body suddenly leaned forward and his head hit the windshield in front of him hard, and countless bones in his body were broken instantly. The strong squeeze flattened his body. A heart keeps sinking into the dark abyss. Slowly lost consciousness. Suiyun Villa. Room 505, Unit 3, Building A. This is the place Liu Mingyi rented for her convenience when working outside. Yang Wei looked at the pile of medicinal herbs in front of him with a gloomy face. They were basically all for replenishing qi and blood. After all, he is a student of medical university and knows something about the effects of these medicinal herbs. Liu Mingyi, are you sure these are the herbs that Wu Bing used to treat people? Honey, I kicked this licking dog out for you, and you still don't trust me. Liu Mingyi pretended to be angry and acted coquettishly. There was a flash of disgust in Yang Wei's eyes, but on the surface he smiled and held Liu Mingyi in his arms. I'm just confirming this. After all, this concerns our future. That's it. Every time that liquor treats a patient, in addition to giving them a few needles, he will use these herbs to make a bowl of soup for them to drink. I've seen him make these medicines many times. And I also collected some of the prescriptions he wrote. Look, Viagra. Liu Mingyi took out a stack of prescription papers from her bag and handed them to Yang Wei as if she was offering a treasure. I can be sure that these herbs are the key to his treatment. Liu Mingyi leaned in Yang Wei's arms like a little bird, not forgetting to mock him. This idiot, this dog, even said he would use his medical skills to support me. He. But, can I like someone like him? It's really hilarious. Yang Wei dispelled his worries and did not think that this fool deceived Liu Mingyi. After all, this bootlicker is well known in school. My dear, you promised me that if I do what you said, you would marry me. You must not break your promise. Liu Mingyi hooked her arms around Yang Wei's neck and spoke in a delicate voice. My heart is with you. I am willing to do anything for you. You must not let me down. Yang Wei suppressed his inner disgust and put on a formal smile. Don't worry, you will be the second wife of Yang Pharmaceutical Group from now on. Liu Mingyi's body froze and she looked at Yang Wei in disbelief. Honey, what did you just say? What did you mean? The embarrassment on Yang Wei's face flashed away. I'll explain this to you later. All you need to know is that what awaits you is endless wealth and honor, and acceptance by the upper class. Then he showed a wicked smile and played with Liu Mingyi's sexy buttocks with his hands. Liu Mingyi's pretty face suddenly flushed, and her fox eyes emitted a charming light. Just as he was about to take the next step, his cell phone rang. As soon as the call was connected, a hurried voice came from inside. Master, Zhu Haipeng is dead. What? Yang Wei's voice suddenly rose. What's going on? Car accident. After hanging up the phone, Yang Wei Meng felt a chill all over his body, as if he had fallen into an ice cave. My body stiffened. Thump. Fall straight to the ground. Magic City XX People's Hospital. Inpatient department, 17th floor. Jiang Reni looked haggard and very weak, lying on the hospital bed. My girlfriend, and Xiaohong, was sitting next to me, holding her cell phone and talking in an ambiguous manner with someone else. How could this happen? Wasn't my illness cured? Why did it flare up again? Damn, how much is this going to cost? Who is Jiang Reni? A nurse, medical records in hand, walked into the room and asked in a cold voice. Jiang Reni replied weakly. Go and pay their fee quickly. Don't delay, hurry up and get the surgery, otherwise your life will be in danger. The nurse said coldly. No, why do I need surgery? Humph. It's already worsened. If you don't have surgery, you're going to die. No, I just paid 100,000 yuan yesterday. Why do I have to pay again? It's only been 1 day, and it's already all gone. What medicine did you give me? When Jiang Reni heard that he had to pay money, he was completely scared. This could cost him his life. You have renal failure and must have a kidney transplant. It just so happens that we have a kidney in our hospital. You are lucky. Go pay the money now. How much more do I have to pay? 500,000. Are you guys robbing money? Isn't it just robbery? If their hospital isn't stealing money, is it giving out benefits? The nurse muttered quietly. Go raise the money quickly. If this kidney is used by someone else, you'll cry. The nurse said this coldly and walked towards other wards. Love can't be cured. Anyway, there are many people who need kidneys. Jiang Reni lay on the bed, staring at the ceiling with lifeless eyes. It was clearly already fine before. What on earth is going on? And Xiaohong put away her phone and looked at Jiang Reni with disgust. What sin have I committed? How did I end up with a loser like you? Weren't you cured by Dr. Wu before? How about, you go find Dr. Wu again, and at most give him an extra 100 yuan. Jiang Reni's eyes lit up, but then he thought of something and his eyes dimmed. Well, I sued him in court and got compensation. Do you think he will still heal me? And the court also issued him a medical ban order. Snort. And Xiaohong snorted coldly. Why do you care so much? Just go find him secretly, give him 200 yuan, and ask him to treat you secretly. Besides, it's a matter of human life, how dare he not treat it? Besides, there were 24 of you accusing him together, not just you. You are not wrong in your accusation. He does not have a medical license. He was indeed using you as an experiment. The fault is his, not yours. At most you can say a few nice words to him, buy him a fruit basket, and give him an extra 200 yuan at most. I don't believe he would have a problem with money. Chapter 8 Shameless Faces, Collective Illness. Jiang Rini recalled the time when he had humiliated, scolded, and even wanted to beat Wu Bing in court, and for a moment he felt ashamed and even regretful. I don't care. Anyway, all the money you made has been spent. We can't continue to treat patients here. If you want to pay for surgery, you have to find a way yourself. Otherwise, we'll break up. What? All spent. The person behind the scenes gave him 400,000 yuan, plus the compensation from Dr. Wu, it's more than 500,000 yuan. I only paid 100,000 yuan for hospitalization yesterday, how come it's gone? Jiang Rini looked at An Xiaohong with disbelief. Huh? Eating for free. Shopping for free. I don't need money for the necklace, bracelet, bag and cell phone on me. My brother has a girlfriend. As her sister, I should show some appreciation, right? Also, shouldn't I show some respect to my mother? I don't care. The money is gone anyway. If you keep pestering me and your illness doesn't get better, we'll break up. Hong Hong, I was wrong, please don't leave me. Jiang Rini got scared and quickly apologized and begged for mercy. Unfortunately, what appeared before his eyes was that An Xiaohong stood up, ran to the door of the ward, and threw herself into the arms of another man. He was dumbfounded. Bailey Hospital. Ouch, it hurts so much. Li Tsuehua rolled over on the hospital bed, covering her head and screaming continuously. Wu Bing was previously accused and framed because his performance was the most outstanding and the best, and he earned the most money. Then he ran home excitedly with the money, preparing to buy a house in the city for his eldest grandson and help him get married in the future. 2 days later, I had a headache and passed out from the pain. I was sent to the hospital for examination, and it turned out that the migraine that had been cured before had recurred. And it's even more serious. Mom, the doctor said you have a tumor in your brain. It has worsened and you need surgery. The family's money was used up to buy a house for Mingzi. What shall we do now? A burly middle-aged man with a snake tattoo on his arm sat beside the bed, looking worried. This is Li Tsuehua's son Oxford. When the son was born, the whole family had high hopes for him. Hoping that he can study hard and become successful. Even go to Oxford University in country Y for further studies. So he was named Oxford. Unfortunately, this person has been growing up crooked. Oh my, this damn disease, this damn hospital. I still don't know how much money you're going to cheat me out of. This disease is incurable. When Li Tsuehua heard what her son said, she immediately started yelling and making a scene. Mom, the doctor said you have a terminal illness. Even with surgery, the chances of recovery are slim. How about not having the surgery, just buy 2 boxes of medicine and go home to recuperate slowly? Oxford's eyes flickered and he stammered. This migraine is an old problem for me. At such an old age, hospitalization and surgery would cost a lot of money. He couldn't bear to do that. With the money, he could go to the club and order a few young models. Wouldn't she be attractive? Li Tsuehua felt sad when she heard what her beloved son said. His wife passed away early. She worked hard all her life for his beloved son, and then for his beloved grandson. But in the end, he didn't want to treat his own illness. But she didn't hate them, because they were her own flesh and blood. Have to think of other ways. His eyes rolled around and he thought of the young man who paid for his medical treatment. This must be that damn bastard. No wonder he's paying for my treatment. It turns out he's using me as an experiment to practice his skills. It only temporarily suppressed my mother's pain. Not only did it not cure her, but it also made her condition worse. This damn beast, I will never let him go. No, I have to go find him and ask him to continue treating me. If he doesn't, I'll skin him alive. Li Tsuehua jumped up from the bed and said angrily. Son, let's go. Let's go find that damn Wu Bing. Let him treat me again. If he doesn't cure me completely this time, I will have to shave him off. The mother and daughter were just about to leave. A group of doctors just happened to come over. The leader happened to be his attending physician Yarn Ying, a middle-aged man wearing a pair of glasses and with a somewhat gloomy face. Sister Lee, what are you going to do? You are sick, so you can't run around. Huh? Oh. Is that Dr. Yang? I'm so sore from lying down, I'm going to go to the yard to move around and get some sun. Of course, she couldn't say that she wanted to sneak away with her son and escape. Oh, I see. Sister Lee, I have good news for you. What's the good news? Li Tsuehua was anxious to get away at the moment, so she responded casually. It's like this. Regarding your malignant tumor, one of the country's top brain experts came to our city for exchanges. We are fortunate to have him here to perform a craniotomy on you. This expert has a 60% chance of removing the tumor from your brain. Just prepare 600,000. He. What? Before Dr. Yang could finish, Li Tsuehua got angry and started cursing. What? 600,000? Why don't you just go and rob it? When Oxford heard the number, he immediately jumped up and raised his fist. Whoever dares to ask him to pay money will be beaten by him. If I don't treat it, I won't waste money like this. Others can get rid of this disease with a few $100s, but you guys are charging hundreds of thousands just by talking. Robber. Bandits. Angela Baby seemed to have expected this to happen, as he had seen many such small scenes. Then he said in a friendly manner, Sister Lee, don't be angry, the price of an expert is already very cheap. And our hospital has reduced and reimbursed most of the cost for you, considering your family's actual difficulties. Otherwise, without 1 million, you can forget about going to the operating table. Bar. Li Tsuehua was so angry that she couldn't hear what Angela Baby said. With his son, he rushed left and right and finally broke out of the encirclement set up by the doctors. A group of doctors were confused. The key is that Oxford is tall and strong, and full of strength, and these people can't stop him. The same scene happened to these people one by one. The next day after they returned with the money, these people's illness recurred, and it was even worse than before. These people spent all the dirty money they earned, and one by one they happily returned to their hospital beds, admitted to the so-called regular hospitals. Those who need to vomit blood should vomit blood. The paralyzed ones are paralyzed. Pull what you need to pull. It seems to confirm the saying, good is rewarded with good, evil is rewarded with evil. It's not that there is no reward, it's just that the time has not come yet. When the time comes, everything will be rewarded. 24 people all regretted it secretly at this moment. This is retribution. They remembered again the miracle doctor who cured their illness at a cost of only a few $100s. Chapter 9, The Principal Did Evil, Wu Bing was expelled. Da Huang, stay at home and look after the store. The master will go to school and come back to give you some chicken legs. Woof woof. Da Huang responded twice. It seemed to tell Wu Bing that such a trivial matter was not worth mentioning. He is so old and looks after the house. Wu Bing walked out of the store, scanned a shared bicycle on the side of the road, and then slowly rode towards Mo Da. Since you have already guessed the result, there is no need to rush to meet that schedule. It was almost 9 o'clock when Wu Bing arrived at the door of the principal's office. Boom boom boom. Knocked on the door a few times. Come in. A middle-aged man's voice came from inside. When I opened the door, I saw a Mediterranean man wearing glasses sitting behind the large boss desk, drinking tea leisurely. Mediterranean looked up at Wu Bing who walked in, frowned and looked unhappy. Who are you? Why are you looking for me? Wu Bing was stunned for a moment, then he suddenly realized. It's such a big school with tens of thousands of students. How can this busy principal recognize only a few of them? If he had this much time, wouldn't he play poker with his beautiful secretary and exchange skills? My name is Wu Bing. Didn't you notify me to come here yesterday? Oh? You are disease-free. Mediterranean suddenly realized something and then his face turned gloomy. Mr. Wu Bing, you practiced medicine without a license, defrauded people of their money, and were jointly sued in court, causing a sensation in the media. Do you know how much of an impact this incident has had on the school? Wu Bing wanted to argue, but Mediterranean didn't give him a chance and continued to criticize him. Motor has always taken it as its mission to teach and educate people and cultivate the pillars of the country. Your actions are really a discredit to the Demon University. The Demon University will never allow such phenomena to exist. For the sake of the reputation of Demon University, the school has decided to expel you. Go now. From now on, your name will no longer be mentioned in Demon University, and there will be no information related to you. You have until today to pack your things and are not allowed to step into the Demon University again. You will ruin the reputation of the Demon University. Roll. Wu Bing stood there, looking at the Mediterranean with cold eyes. Wu Bing was mentally prepared to be expelled from school. But the other party's arrogant attitude didn't even give him a chance to listen to a word. This made him very angry. Especially the Mediterranean, which was too arrogant and domineering, making him feel extremely uncomfortable. In that case, don't blame yourself for being rude. System, give this bastard impotence, urinary incontinence, bone cancer, throat cancer, and silence. Don't you like spraying? It will make you unable to speak, your throat develop cancer, your bones all over your body ache, you will pee anytime and anywhere, and you will not be able to lift anything. Ding! Throat cancer virus toxin, impotence virus toxin, bone cancer virus toxin, urinary incontinence virus toxin, and silent ghost have been exported to the opponent, deducting 5 points of host's energy value. Their host's current energy value is 55. Comfortable. Oral spray feels good for a while, but it will make you sick afterwards. Wu Bing smiled strangely and turned away. On their way to the dormitory, Wu Bing couldn't help feeling a sense of loss. Although I was reborn through a possessed body, the honor and disgrace of this body is still borne by my current self. After studying hard for 12 years, I was admitted to the best university in Shanghai. But I have brought enough honor to the family. My parents and sister are proud of themselves wherever they go. If they knew, I would be expelled from school. Who knows how sad he would be. I actually enrolled in veterinary medicine, and the major was the worst, postpartum care for sows. I don't know why the previous owner of this body chose this major. There doesn't seem to be any information about this in my memory. Whoosh whoosh. Suddenly, a broadcast was heard over the campus. Notice, Wu Bing, a sophomore veterinary student at our school, violated school rules and treated patients without authorization. Cheating, obtaining money, and being sentenced by law. The plot is extremely bad. In line with the purpose of eradicating the cancer and purifying the campus atmosphere, the school committee has decided to expel this person from the school. The campus radio broadcast the notice of Wu Bing's expulsion 3 times in a row. Wu Bing didn't care about this and continued moving forward. Grandpa, that grandson called again. Before the broadcast ended, Wu Bing's cell phone rang. There was no doubt that it was his close roommate Fatty Wen calling. He shook his head and answered the phone. Old Wu, where are you? Brother is treating us, shall we have a barbecue? When I heard Fatty Wang's voice, I felt familiar and was quite moved. In such a big campus, there is probably no other person who cares about me except Wang Dahai. This relationship. Fatty Wang is indeed his buddy. He must have heard the announcement from the school radio station just now and called me immediately to comfort me. As a man, you don't like sentimentality. He used his own way to treat Wu Bing to some drinks and skewers to ease his bad mood. In Wang Dahai's mind, there is no problem that cannot be solved by a barbecue. If yes, then 2 meals. Har har har. Fatty, I'm fine. I'm at school right now and I'm going to the dormitory to clean up. Brother is about to start a new life. When Wang Dahai heard Wu Bing's voice, he felt relieved after hearing that he was not very pessimistic. Okay, Fatty will be waiting for you in the dormitory. See you there. Good. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Wu Bing, reeking of alcohol and carrying a slightly worn-out suitcase, returned to the veterinary clinic. Wang Wang. Da Huang saw Wu Bing from a distance and quickly ran out of the shop to greet his master. The tail was shaking so much that Wu Bing was worried that it would break at the next moment. After patting Da Huang's head, the two returned to the store. I threw a bag of dog food to it and then 2 big chicken legs. This rhubarb is so beautiful that it makes happy humming sounds while eating it. Is veterinarian Wu here? A woman with a good figure walked in from outside the door, holding a golden retriever that looked a little listless. This golden retriever is very fat. When Wu Bing saw that there was business coming to his door, he immediately became excited. When the sponsor comes, not only can you get money for food, but you can also gain energy points. He put on a white coat and said to the visitor, "Beautiful lady, I am veterinarian Wu. May I ask how I can help you? Oh, you are veterinarian Wu, that's great. Please help my dog. My dog gave birth to 4 puppies, but she has no milk. No matter how hard she tries, the puppies are dying of starvation because they have no milk to eat. I went to several veterinary hospitals, but to no avail. I saw you opened a new store, so I thought I'd try my luck with it. Wu Bing motioned for the lady to sit down first, then reached out and gently touched the golden retriever's head. Ding! Virus source detected. Type, dog. Number of diseases, 6. Disease types, skin diseases, eye diseases, postpartum weakness, venous obstruction, pharyngitis, mild depression. Ding! Host, do you want to absorb it immediately? No. Beauty, I can cure your dog's illness. What? Really? That's great. Dr. Wu, please treat me quickly. Okay, but the treatment will cost 2,000. No problem, I'll give you a red envelope after I cure you. After visiting so many families, I finally found someone who could be treated. Without milk, the 4 children would really starve to death. Hold on. Wu Bing placed the golden retriever on a trolley and pushed it towards the treatment room at the back. Chapter 10 Tweener Massage, Wu Bing Milking. After closing the door of the treatment room, Wu Bing picked up the golden retriever with one hand, placed it on the treatment table, and placed a plastic basin next to it for use. System, extract. As Wu Bing issued the order, a familiar electronic synthesized voice sounded in his mind. Ding! Extract skin virus toxins, energy value +1. Ding! Extract eye virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Extract the weak soul of the ghost beast, energy value +10. Ding! Extract blood toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Extract. Ding! Their host's current energy value is 79 points, and there are 21 points left to upgrade. Another 24 energy points were obtained, and Wu Bing felt so happy. No, system. This golden retriever has completely recovered from his illness. Why hasn't he produced milk yet? Wu Bing looked at the empty plastic basin and asked in surprise. Ding! Host, although the toxins in the meridians have been extracted, the host needs to massage them again in order to completely open them up. It's not that easy to earn money for meals. So that's how it is. Looks like I'll have to work harder. Wu Bing ignored the systematic squeezing, put on gloves, disinfected and sterilized them, applied some oil, and began to knead them slowly. Wang wang, oh, Wu. After Wu Bing's smooth and silky massage, the big golden retriever felt extremely comfortable, and it was simply a heavenly pleasure. That cry was simply soul-stirring. He was originally prepared to resist, but now he made various moves and actively cooperated. The woman outside felt very nervous and paced back and forth like an ant on hot pan. The pedestrians passing by outside the store were stunned. What's going on? Kill the dog. Unlike. Dog abuse? Not quite like. A few minutes later, Wu Bing pushed the huge golden retriever, which was already overflowing with blood, out of the treatment room along with half a basin of dog milk. Veterinarian Wu, thank you so much, your medical skills are amazing. Looking at the still overflowing golden retriever, the woman's face was filled with joy. Ding beep, Wu Bing's mobile phone received a transfer message. Beauty, your account is wrong. Why is there an extra 1,000 yuan? Har har. Veterinarian Wu, didn't my sister say before that she would give you a big red envelope? This is a gift from my sister, please accept it. Okay, if your pet is sick in the future, you can come to me and I'll give you a 20% discount. I specialize in treating difficult and complicated diseases. Wu Bing was very rude and took the opportunity to advertise. Har har har. Then you're welcome, sister. I'll push it to you when I get back. Thank you so much. Wu Bing hurriedly thanked. The two waved goodbye and were happy. Zhang Xiaofei was walking home happily, holding the golden retriever, humming a little tune, and carrying a bag of milk that Wu Bing had packed for her. I went to several veterinary hospitals and spent tens of thousands of dollars, but the veterinary surgeon didn't even fart. Now he has been cured by a young veterinarian named Wu Bing, and he doesn't charge much. The key is, he is so damn handsome. It was her dish, but unfortunately she missed it perfectly. In the next few days, several more people came with their pets. Of course, I have to thank Zhang Xiaofei for her strong praise. Those whose pets are cured are also helping their relatives and friends. Thanks to the efforts of these people, Wu Bing's reputation in the veterinary community gradually grew. Da Huang, it's time to get off work. Close the shop and start the barbecue. Another day passed, and when the sun set, Wu Bing prepared to take Da Huang to eat skewers. Woof woof. Da Huang kept rubbing Wu Bing's feet, licking his shoes with his tongue, and wagging his tail desperately to express his excitement. Is it okay for the owner to take it to a barbecue? Crash, clang, snap. Wu Bing pulled down the rolling door, locked it, and the man and the dog walked towards the barbecue street 50 meters away. Handsome guy, are you bringing your dog here for barbecue again? The proprietress, wearing an apron, greeted Wu Bing warmly when she saw him coming. This guy is so handsome that she looks forward to his coming every day. For this reason, every time she pays the bill, she gives him a discount and gives him 2 kidneys as a gift. If you can't get it, it doesn't hurt to think about it. Same old, asked the landlady. Okay. 2 more cans of beer. Wu Bing replied with a smile. Okay, wait a minute. The proprietress twisted her hips and walked towards the kitchen in a charming manner. 10 minutes later. In front of Wu Bing and Da Huang, there was a pile of skewers. 1 person and 1 dog. Taking a sip of beer and eating a bite of skewers is a very enjoyable experience. Especially Da Huang, after taking a sip of beer, his eyes narrowed slightly, and he felt intoxicated. The first hospital of Shanghai XX. A luxurious VIP ward. Yang Wei was lying on the hospital bed, his face stiff and haggard, his eyes full of gloom. He already knew the condition of his body. Facial paralysis, AIDS, muscle stiffness and atrophy. What he couldn't accept the most was that he was really like his name, impotent. Honey, I have good news for you. My former bootlicker has been expelled from school. Liu Mini looked excited and charming. Yang Wei's gloomy eyes gradually became lively. This was the best news he had heard today. The card given to Principal Mediterranean worked. Seeing that Yang Wei was in a better mood, Liu Mini also became happy. After doing so much and kicking out with the liquor, isn't it just to catch Yang Wei, marry into a wealthy family, and live the life of a rich wife that all women envy? Ever since he suddenly fell ill a few days ago, Yang Wei has been like a poisonous snake, cold and ferocious every day. That look made her feel cold all over and she didn't dare to get close. Yang Wei also realized that his neglect of Liu Mingyi in the past few days might even have caused her psychological trauma. Thinking about my damn disease and my future life. I have no chance of experiencing sexual happiness anymore. Feeling a little guilty inside, I forced a small smile on my stiff face. Baby, you've been tired these past few days. Think of anything you want to buy? Just go ahead and buy it. Yang Wei took out a card and threw it to Liu Mingyi. A smile instantly spread across Liu Mingyi's face, like a blooming flower. Isn't this the moment we've been waiting for? Well, honey, my mom has chosen a house and wants us to go and see it together. Go ahead, and tell me if you like it. Yang Wei waved his hand generously. He. My dear, I knew you would agree. You are the best to eat. I went to see it with my mother. Well, go ahead. Watching Liu Mingyi's back disappearing at the door, Yang Wei's face slowly became gloomy again. This bitch, does she really think that she can realize her dream of getting rich by relying on me? You're dreaming. I was just playing with her. 10 or 20,000 doesn't matter, and 8 or 100,000, I don't care too much. But, thinking of buying her a house worth several million or even tens of millions, is that just a dream? Liu Mingyi was unaware of Yang Wei's mental activities and was still immersed in the dream of buying a luxury house. She felt that she was too happy, too smart, and had an extraordinary vision. Unfortunately, she didn't know that this house-buying trip had caused her and her daughter to fall into an endless abyss. Chapter 11, Disguise and Moral Kidnapping. The next day, Wu Bing had just opened the shop door and was about to boil a pot of water and make a cup of tea. A young man, dressed in black, with a black mask on his face and a black beret, wrapped up tightly, looks like he's going to rob a bank. The young man stood at the door, pulled his hat down again, and was about to go in. Wang Wang. Da Huang suddenly jumped out, bared his teeth at the man, and tensed his whole body, ready to attack. All the pores on Jiang Renyi's body stood up. He felt a great threat from the dog. Dr. Wu, is Dr. Wu here? Jiang Renyi yelled at the top of his lungs towards the Wubing veterinary clinic. Da Wang is blocking the way, I dare not go in. You've come to the wrong place. There's only veterinarian Wu here, not Dr. Wu. Wu Bing's words floated out from inside. Dr. Wu, I'm here to find you. Look, your dog, can you ask it to let me pass? Jiang Renyi's voice was trembling a little. He was really frightened by the dog. He felt that if Wu Bing didn't restrain it, the dog would definitely pounce on him and kill him. When the time comes, you'll have to get a tetanus shot. Da Huang, let him in. Woof woof. Da Huang responded to his master, then tilted his head back, twisted his body, and threw his big butt in front of Jiang Renyi. He walked back to the store door with a step that showed no regard for his relatives and faithfully performed his duties. Jiang Renyi followed Da Huang and walked in carefully. His eyes flickered a few times, and he said with a wry smile, Wu Shenzyan. Stop. There are only veterinarians here, no miracle doctors. As soon as Jiang Renyi opened his mouth to speak, he was interrupted and corrected by Wu Bing. Do you think that if you wear a mask, a hat, and wrap yourself up, you won't be able to recognize him? Those ugly faces in the court were deeply imprinted in my mind. I would recognize them even if they turned to ashes. Wu Bing slowly made himself a cup of tea, then sat down and looked at him intently. Jiang Renyi didn't know how to start for a moment and just stood there stiffly. This strange atmosphere lasted for a quarter of an hour before it was broken. Wu Bing teased, I wonder what this mysterious person wants to talk to me about. Cough cough cough. Jiang Renyi coughed a few times to ease his embarrassment, then spoke humbly and hesitantly. Dr. Wu, I want to ask Dr. Wu to check my illness. See a doctor. Wu Bing pretended to be surprised and then made sarcastic remarks. Mysterious person, I'm afraid you can't read. The sign at the door of my shop has the words, Wu Bing Veterinary Clinic, written on it in big letters. Don't you know what veterinarian means? I am just a veterinarian. I only treat animals, not humans. If you want to see a doctor, you have to go to a regular big hospital. Jiang Renyi clenched his teeth tightly, lowered his head heavily, and his face felt hot as if it was burning. But thinking of his own illness, he gritted his teeth and continued. But I've heard from others that Dr. Wu's medical skills are superb and he can cure any difficult and complicated disease. Moreover, he is a conscientious doctor and doesn't charge exorbitant fees. Generally, he can cure a disease for only 200 or 300 yuan. Dr. Wu, as long as you can treat me and cure me, I am willing to pay 300 yuan, no, 400. I am willing to pay 400 yuan as my treatment fee. Wow, 400 yuan, that's a lot. Then I guess I won't be able to spend it all until I die. He. Wu Bing also couldn't figure out why the previous owner of this body was so stupid. We only charge 200 or 300 yuan to treat these people and animals. You know, some of them have terminal illnesses. Their medical skills to cure terminal illnesses are only worth 200 or 300. Isn't this selling your medical skills too cheaply? Although you are a kind person, you are treated as cheap. In the end, he was sued by someone else, which made him so embarrassed that he had to pay a huge amount of money. If it were me, I would make them heartbroken. Dr. Wu, if you think it's too little, I can add another 100. Jiang Renyi stretched out his hand and spread out his 5 fingers. Veterinarian Wu, I'm sorry, I forgot to send over the medical fee for yesterday. Here is 2,000 yuan, please accept it. An old lady came in with a dog, handed over 2,000 yuan, apologized a few times, and then left. Quiet. The scene suddenly became quiet. Jiang Renyi's 5 fingers were spread out, frozen in the air. At this moment, he felt as if his face was burned by a stove, and it was red, swollen, and uncomfortable. This is a slap in the face. It's just a dog, and you can get 2,000 yuan for it without any effort. I have kidney failure, bargaining here. He thought it was natural to use the 400 yuan as his own medical expenses, and even thought that the other party was getting a great bargain. He felt that the world at this moment was a little different. It was not the original time and space he was in. Wu Bing drank a sip of tea, said nothing, and just watched quietly. Dr. Wu, please be kind and save me. My kidney failure has been sentenced to death by the doctor. Dr. Wu, you are kind-hearted, you save the dying and the wounded, you will definitely not stand by and watch someone die. In order to survive, Jiang Reni begged again. As he spoke, his voice choked and 2 lines of tears hung on his face. I can't care so much now. The money was gone, the girlfriend ran away, and he was dying. He. You wish. You let me save you, then you sue me in court, and then you make some money from me, is that right? Seeing that the other party was unwilling to leave, he begged again and again. Wu Bing simply laid his cards on the table. Jiang Reni's body trembled, his face turned pale instantly, and it seemed as if all the strength in his body had been drained away. He didn't expect that even after he dressed up like this, the other party still recognized him. Thump! His legs went limp, he fell to his knees, prostrated himself, and burst into tears. Woohoo! Dr. Wu, I was wrong. I am not a human being. I am a beast. I deserve to die. I shouldn't have listened to other people's instigation and accused you against my conscience. I know I was wrong, and I won't dare to do it again. Dr. Wu, please be magnanimous and forgive me this time. As long as you saved my life, I will repay you by working like a slave in the future. I swear, I will never sue you this time. I have nothing now. Woohoo! Wu Bing's eyes were cold and he remained unmoved. Playing the victim. If all this is useful, is there anyone still willing to do the work? If I continue to be soft-hearted, I will be asking for death, and I deserve it. Alas! You are really miserable, and I really want to help you, but... Look at the wall. Jiang Reni followed Wu Bing's finger and saw the medical ban order with the bright red seal of the court. His head buzzed and he collapsed to the ground. This medical ban order is hanging there, reminding me all the time to be a man of my duties and not to overstep them. If I help you heal your illness, I'll go to jail. Chapter 12, Throwing a Tantrum, Sui Hua is Violent. Jiang Reni walked out of the Wu Bing veterinary clinic dejectedly and unwillingly. He dragged his heavy steps, his heart feeling colder and colder. Every step forward he took made him feel that he was one step closer to the gates of hell. Wu Bing, you are worse than an animal. How dare you refuse Jiang Reni's request for medical treatment? How dare you leave me to die without saving me? How dare you humiliate me like this? Very good, just wait for me, I won't let you go. Jiang Reni gnashed his teeth and cursed, his face twisted. He hates. I hate myself for having this damn disease. He hated his girlfriend for ruthlessly abandoning him. I hate Wu Bing for not treating his death. He wants revenge. Where is Wu Bing? Wu Bing, you beast, you have no children, get out of here. Just as Jiang Reni was about to turn a corner and disappear, he heard the angry shouting. Full of foul language. He was immediately delighted and recognized at a glance this Li Tsuehua who had performed so well in court and stole the show. There's hope. He quickly turned around, ran back, then stood on the street and watched the excitement silently. Li Tsuehua was in a rage and rushed into the Wu Bing veterinary clinic with disheveled hair like a tiger descending from the mountain. Oxford was afraid that his mother would suffer, so he followed in quickly. This commotion immediately attracted passers-by to watch. Jiang Reni was extremely happy at this moment, he was looking forward to. Okay, you bastard, you're hiding here. I had a hard time finding you. Li Tsuehua saw Wu Bing sitting in the store, breathing heavily and cursing. At the same time, I felt relieved. As long as we find the person, the rest will be easy. She couldn't believe that she, a woman in her 60s who was feared by her neighbors and people from all over the town, couldn't control a college student in his early 20s. What's more, this person had given him several hundred yuan as a gift before, and even cured his illness. No, it's not cured. I was fooled by him, otherwise I would not have gotten sick again. Thinking of the hateful doctor's face and the 600,000 yuan that came out of his mouth, she was furious. It was all this evil beast's fault that harmed her. Wu Bing had already sensed it when Li Tsuehua and her son first appeared on the street. Now his mental power, perception, vision and hearing are 10 times that of a normal person. He could clearly feel and even see any slight movement within a radius of dozens of meters. What's more, these 2 pieces of stuff. His eyes were slightly narrowed, his face was gloomy, and a hint of coldness flashed in his pupils. Where did this old bitch come from? This is a veterinary clinic, a place where animals are taken in and treated. You old bitch, you're full of shit and insane, you should find a place that can take you in. I can't treat a beast like you here. You beast, bastard, trash, you dare to call me a dog, dare to call me a beast. I'm going to tear your mouth apart. Li Tsuehua was furious. In her decades of life, no one had dared to confront her like this, let alone stroke her tiger's beard like this. I felt like the blood in my body was boiling and my head was buzzing. With a groan, his body shook and he almost fell. Mom, are you okay? Did he make you have high blood pressure? Oxford was quick to act and supported Li Tsuehua. Boy, you made my mother sick, get ready to pay me. Blackmail, that's what he's best at. After all, this is what I do all my life. He made a lot of money, but it was a pity that he spent it too lavishly. Otherwise, I would have been unable to afford the money for my mother's hospitalization. What? You want to blackmail me? Oxford glared and said angrily, if it weren't for your foul mouth, how could my mother be so angry that she got sick? He. You know this. This, you have to tell the old guy you are supporting, did her mouth just eat shit? Otherwise it wouldn't stink so bad. Wu Bing refused to give in. You? Oxford's face darkened. The young man in front of me is very shameless. Not only does he dare to scold his mother, but he also dares to go against me. It seems that I really don't know which direction the door of the King of Hell's house opens to. Why did you come to see me? If you have something to say, say it. If you have something to say, fart. Then get out of here as soon as possible. Don't bother me with my business. What? How dare you say that? When you treated me, were you just using me as an experiment? You stuck needles into my body randomly, and then gave me some fake medicine to take. After Li Tsuehua recovered her breath, she started to curse Wu Bing again. She now has a terrible headache, and the surgery will cost another 600,000 yuan. Where can she raise the money? The money he had saved before was used to buy a house for his beloved grandson. This damn thing is all his fault. Wu Bing was so angry that he laughed. How could this person be so shameless? I couldn't help but mourn for the former master for a second. What do you want? Li Tsuehua immediately became happy. Isn't it just to wait for this sentence that you have been waiting for all this time? Once you say this, you can say whatever you want, right? You can slaughter them however you want. This little bastard can't do anything special. In Li Tsuehua's place, even if you are Monkey King, you cannot escape her Tathagata palm. What's more, he has a son who is a gangster. Humph. What should I do? Of course I have to pay the money. Not only do you have to cure my illness completely, but you also have to accompany me in the hospital and pay off the 600,000 yuan I spent on medical treatment. Mom, are you getting old and confused? It's 854,325 yuan. Oh, yes. Look at my head. I am really getting old and confused. Adding all the money you paid before and after, that's it. Li Tsuehua glanced at her son Oxford and showed a satisfied look. Oxford also praised its quick wit. You little bastard, give me the money right now. Otherwise, not only will I tear you apart, I will also ask my son to bring people to beat you up, and then I will take you to court and make you work on a sewing machine in prison. Har. Go ahead and sue me. Wu Bing no longer had the energy to fight with this old shrew. He spread his hands, sat down, picked up the teacup and took a sip. How can you argue with this unreasonable old woman who always throws tantrums and makes trouble and even picks beans from shit? It would be better to find a crooked tree and put yourself on it. You? Li Tsuehua was furious and felt her blood pressure rising again, and her head felt dizzy. I looked around the store and saw the first-line medical equipment on the cabinets. Son, go and smash everything in his store. Teach him a little lesson first. If you dare not pay me again, I will tear this bastard to pieces. Okay. I'm good at this. Oxford rolled up his sleeves, picked up a stick, and started smashing things in the room. Half an hour later, the veterinary clinic, which had been clean and tidy, was now in a mess and beyond recognition. Da Huang was standing by with bloodshot eyes, and tried to rush up and bite the mother and daughter several times, but was stopped every time by Wu Bing, who patted his head. This is exactly what he wanted to see. Chapter 13. Wu Bing called the police and bit back. Seeing that all the items in the store had been smashed, Oxford stopped what he was doing and admired his masterpiece with great satisfaction. Wu Bing smiled evilly and raised his cell phone, showing that the alarm call had been connected. How dare you call the police? Oxford was shocked and pounced on him like a hungry dog, trying to snatch the phone from Wu Bing's hand. He has a lot of criminal records, and once he is taken away by the police, the outcome will definitely be something he is unwilling to accept. Wu Bing dodged Oxford's pounce and hooked his foot as their bodies crossed. Thump! A dog in Oxford fell to the ground like a shit-eater, and his mouth hit the ground hard, knocking out his 2 front teeth. Hiss, ouch. You're actually doing something shady behind my back. Oxford got up from the ground, his mouth full of blood. He looked at the 2 teeth in his hand with a hideous and terrifying expression. When Li Tsuehua heard that Wu Bing had called the police, she was very panicked, but then her eyes rolled and a plan came to her mind. His hair was messy, his clothes were torn off, and he lay on the ground, rolling around and howling loudly. You damn beast, you actually hit someone. Ouch, someone's been killed, help. The owner of this shop is an unscrupulous liar. He treats people for random diseases, sells fake medicine, and cheats people out of their money. This is a big liar, come and see. The crowd who were watching the show were all stunned. This old bitch is so shameless, are they all blind? You are telling lies in broad daylight. Do you have any shame? There is no bottom line for being a human being. Uller. Just as Li Tsuehua was throwing a tantrum, the police arrived. Who called the police? Several policemen came in from outside, separating the crowd. Li Tsuehua got into the role in a second, got up from the ground and rushed towards the policeman. Comrade police, I was the one who called the police. You guys are finally here. If you were a step later, I would have been beaten to death by this beast. This damn beast used me for experiments before, randomly giving me acupuncture and treatment, and gave me a terminal illness. He also sold me fake medicine and cheated me out of all my money. I came to him today to argue, and he hit me. Look at my hair, the clothes I'm wearing. My face was swollen from his beating, and my body was bruised all over. Ouch, I even broke a few bones. Comrade police, you have to make the decision for me. Ouch. I have a headache. My heart, liver, spleen, lungs, and kidneys all hurt. I can't live anymore. Thump. Li Tsuehua fell to the ground, her eyes rolling back and her whole body twitching, as if she was going to die at the next moment. He Zhuang's face changed and he quickly asked 2 policemen to take her to the hospital. Mom, what's wrong with you? You can't be in trouble. You can't leave your son alone. If anything happens to you, I won't live anymore. Oxford squeezed his eyes desperately, trying to squeeze out a few tears. Unfortunately, the opposite happened. But he took advantage of this critical moment and successfully escaped. After He Zhuang took other police officers to take photos and collect evidence, he looked at Wu Bing with a cold tone. Come with me. Wu Bing smiled slightly and said, okay. In the interrogation room, Wu Bing opened his mobile phone, called up the monitoring software, and handed it to He Zhuang. He Zhuang took it and looked at it, his face changed immediately. The video recorded on his cell phone of Li Tsuehua and her son, from entering the store to smashing the store, to the scene they wrote, directed and performed themselves, was clearly presented to him. Looking at Wu Bing again, his expression was a little embarrassed, but also very sympathetic, and then turned to anger. Are you kidding him? Veterinarian Wu, we are aware of your situation. We will notify you after we have dealt with it. Okay, I hope to receive satisfactory compensation within 3 days. Comrade police officer, the matter is now clear. I have cooperated with everything I should do. Can I leave now? Of course. If you need anything in the future, you can continue to contact me. He Zhuang took out a business card and handed it to Wu Bing. Back in the store, looking at the mess on the floor, Wu Bing frowned, then he started laughing. Although these things were not very valuable, they did discuss the old shrew Li Tsuehua. Oxford can't escape this time, and he will definitely have to stay in jail for a few days. Da Huang, clean up the mess, add chicken legs to your lunch. Woof woof. 1 person and 1 dog, working hard. Foaming farmhouse kitchen. Boss, I want braised fish fillet, braised spare ribs, garlic lettuce, and 10 large chicken drumsticks. Okay, wait a moment, handsome guy. After cleaning up the shop, Wu Bing took Da Huang to a restaurant not far away to treat himself. When the food was served, the man and the dog started blowing each other's trumpets again. Da Huang got a big chicken leg as a snack from his owner and a happy smile appeared on his face. Since following the master, he has been in good health and enjoys everything he eats. And there are snacks every now and then, so life is full of hope. After lunch, the man and the dog returned to the store. Wu Bing called the store and asked them to send medical equipment, and the store returned to its previous state. Holding a Chinese cigarette in his left hand and a teacup in his right hand, he was watching a short video on the phone holder. This day is very pleasant. Woof woof. Lying at the door, Da Huang, who was doing his duty diligently, began to receive customers. Is someone coming? Hello, are you Dr. Wu from the Wubing Veterinary Clinic? Two young women with good figures and beautiful faces were standing at the door of the store. One of them made Wu Bing feel bright, even astonished. I silently gave the other person a score of 99.5 in my heart. Yes, how do you need help? Wu Bing stood up and greeted warmly. He didn't admit that he was so passionate about the other person because of her beauty. What he cares about is the energy points and the money to make a living. Wow! So handsome! The two women couldn't help but marvel in their hearts, and then their eyes sparkled with passion. The leading woman swayed her body and walked slowly. The woman following behind was holding a petite golden pig in her arms. Doctor, my baby is feeling a little uncomfortable, could you please take a look? The woman spoke Chinese, which was not very fluent, but her voice was soft and sweet, which was very pleasant to listen to. Oh! Please take a seat first, and leave the baby to me. Wu Bing put on his white coat, mask, hat and gloves, then reached out and took the little pig from the woman. The system prompt sounded. Ding! Pathogen detected. Species, pig. Number of diseases, 10. Disease types, pollen allergy, acclimatization, anorexia, skin disease, pharyngitis. Ding! Do you want to collect it immediately? No. Wu Bing looked at the two men and smiled. Beauty, your baby's condition is a little complicated, but it will be fine once you come here. I specialize in treating difficult and complicated diseases. Hold on. Chapter 14, The Beauty of Han Country, Siki's heart is moved. System, collect. Ding! Successfully collected skin virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully collected pharyngitis virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully collected flower demon evil charm, energy value +10. Bite. Ding! Treatment is over. The host has gained a total of 19 energy points. The current energy value is 98 points. There are still 2 points left for the next upgrade. Come on, host, there are surprises waiting for you. The corners of Wu Bing's mouth twitched. This system is a bit naughty. Miss, this doctor is so handsome, even more handsome than our domestic handsome Li Chen Yen. Li Chen Zhen is the top actor in our Han country, and also the most handsome and popular opera. But this doctor is even more handsome than him. And stronger. And more manly. I love it. Miss, this should be your dish. Li Shiyuan, are you itching to do something naughty again? Are you making fun of me again? Jin Siki pretended to be angry and scolded. Miss, stop pretending. The first time you saw this doctor standing at the door, I knew that the young lady must have fallen in love with this handsome man. He. Miss, since you've taken a fancy to her, just go for it. If someone else gets there first, then. Huh? Who dares to snatch it from me? Who can snatch it from me? Well, I knew that the young lady said one thing and meant another. But, if you are embarrassed or want to remain reserved, I can charge into battle for you. Li Shiyuan, are you going to offer yourself to others? He. Miss, I belong to you. For you, I will sacrifice myself to you without hesitation. Besides, when the young lady gets married, I will have to follow her, right? I am your servant, I will serve you and I will never leave you for the rest of my life. Okay. I know you're loyal. Is that okay? From now on, Miss will take you wherever she goes. He. Miss is the best. This opper is so handsome, Miss, you must catch him, otherwise I will cry. Symbols kept appearing above Jin Siki's head, and she was successfully defeated by Li Shiyuan. Squeak. The door opened and Wu Bing came out pushing the golden pig. He. The golden pig was full of energy, and looked around with its eyes. After seeing its owner, it shouted excitedly. Hum. Oh! Miss, the baby's illness is cured. Li Shiyuan ran over and picked up the golden pig. Oh, the baby is so well, so energetic and full of life. Jin Siki looked at Wu Bing, who was tall, handsome, and exuding a deadly scent of hormones, and her heart began to beat wildly. A blush instantly appeared on her flawless face. She bit her red lips with her pearly teeth, stepped on high heels, and came in front of Wu Bing with great charm. She bowed slightly, then opened her red lips and said, "My name is Jin Siki, doctor." Wu Bing. Wu Bing replied quickly. Jin Siki felt that the other party had misunderstood her meaning, so she quickly bowed again and explained, "Doctor, that's not what I meant. I didn't ask if you have changed. I wanted to ask your name." He he. Wu Bing was amused by the beauty in front of him, and then explained. "Miss Jin, my last name is Wu, and my given name is Bing. My name is Wu Bing." Oh. Sorry, I misunderstood. Sorry. I made you laugh. Fine. Dr. Wu, thank you. Thank you for curing my baby's illness. I went to several companies, but they were all helpless. Your medical skills are amazing. He he. Wu Bing chuckled twice. I'll charge you for my help. Oh? How much? I'll pay you right away. Miss Jin, you are not Chinese, right? Dr. Wu has a very good eye. He can tell at a glance that I am not Chinese. Nonsense. Is it as difficult for Chinese people to speak Chinese as you do? Wu Bing secretly complained in his heart. He he. After chuckling twice, Wu Bing didn't know what to say next, so he just shut up. Dr. Wu, how much is the treatment fee? 5,000. Wow. So cheap. Dr. Wu, you are so kind. The corners of Wu Bing's mouth twitched. He thought he had already said 2 or 3,000 too much. How come in the other party's mouth, it becomes too conscientious? If I had known earlier, I would have offered 10,000. What a miscalculation. Wu Bing's expression was a little painful, he felt like he had missed out on 100 million. He just wants to earn a living, how much is his conscience worth? Ding dong. The payment receipt reminder sounded. Looking at the notification message sent by the bank on his mobile phone, his face was full of smiles. After being busy these few days, I made over 100,000 yuan. For Wu Bing now, this is a huge sum of money. Jin Siki's beautiful eyes looked at Wu Bing quietly, as he looked at his mobile phone bill with joy, her eyes full of tenderness. She doesn't know what happened either. When I saw Wu Bing at the door of the store, I felt as if something hit my heart, and then my eyes and mind were filled with Wu Bing's image. She felt like she was poisoned. The poison of love at first sight. In China, as the darling of the emperor, she is pursued by countless young talents, disciples of aristocratic families, second-generation officials, second-generation stars, and second-generation rich people, like Khrushchev crossing the river. But she just wasn't interested, feeling that those people were not what she was looking for. Now, her heart was moved. Move for this young veterinarian in front of you. She often fantasized that one day she would meet her Prince Charming, fall in love with him at first sight, and then ride free and travel around the world. Now, Prince Charming is right in front of you. Jin Siki, come on. I wonder if this handsome guy has a girlfriend. Do you have feelings for yourself too? She didn't want to turn around and miss her chance of marriage. Dr. Wu, thank you for saving my baby's life. To express my gratitude, please do me the honor of treating Dr. Wu to a simple meal. Wu Bing looked at this stunning, extremely beautiful girl in surprise. What is this operation? He just wanted to earn energy points and medical expenses, and the other party wanted to thank him by treating him to a meal. He would never have thought that the other party would fall in love with him at first sight. Well, Miss Jin, you don't have to be so polite. Besides, you are a guest from afar, so I will treat you. How can I, a grown man, ask a girl like you to treat me? That's great, Siki, you'd better obey my command. Jin Siki quickly agreed to Wu Bing's request to treat them. She looked at Wu Bing with tenderness in her beautiful eyes and smiled sweetly. Wu Bing twitched his lips twice, wailing in his heart, "Miss, which I have yours so that I wanted to treat you. I was just being polite. It's not good to keep talking." Li Shiyuan hugged the golden pig and her eyes were narrowed into slits with smile. "Miss, you are so quick-witted. This move is so beautiful. I didn't expect that the young lady has become so thick-skinned. Thumbs up to her. As a grown man, you must keep your word. It's getting late, let us go. Da Huang, call it a day, let's get the barbecue started. Woof woof. After receiving the instructions from his owner, Da Huang happily got busy. Dr. Wu, how can I help you? Jin Siki took the initiative to invite Ying. This scene almost fell out of Li Shiyuan's eyes. When did my young lady become so diligent? Could it be that she has changed her soul? No, there's nothing to pack. Save some energy for later. I'll take you out for some delicious food. Good. Chapter 15. My sister called and was furious. First line, River View Villa area. Sales hall. It's very lively here today. There are many people looking at houses. The sales ladies are busy promoting the properties and are working particularly hard. Daughter, here, mom has chosen a villa, come and take a look. Chen Xiangqin was very excited. Her face, which was covered with a thick layer of foundation, was full of smiles. She wore a pair of sunglasses on her head and was dressed in a flashy way. Eh? Why are you here alone? Where is Yang Wei? Seeing that his daughter came alone and his son-in-law did not come with him, he suddenly became a little unhappy and his face became gloomy. Swish! The people around glanced over, and those who were chatting animatedly suddenly stopped talking. The scene fell into an eerie silence for a while. Lumini's pretty face turned red and she quickly lowered her head. These two words are too strange and it is easy for people to think of them in the wrong way. Mom, he's feeling a little unwell and is in the hospital. What happened to him? Is it serious? Lumini's face changed and she stammered. No. Nothing serious, just a little cold. She didn't dare let her mother know the truth. Yang Wei is just like his name, he is really impotent, he bites randomly, sometimes barks like a dog, his hands and feet are sometimes out of control. Did you get the money? Give it to me. Oh, that's okay. Chen Xiangqin let out a long sigh and deliberately patted the fullness of her chest with her hands. She is 45 years old this year. Except for her face, which is a little ugly due to the years, she is very satisfied with everything else. Especially the pair of D, which made her very proud. When walking on the street, I always attract the attention of some old perverts. She really likes this feeling. Every day when she dressed up and looked at her beautiful reflection in the mirror, she would grit her teeth. I have such a charming figure, such proud breasts, and a pretty face. How come I lost to that ordinary-looking A? That old ghost abandoned his mother and daughter just for her. Didn't I make some mistakes that many girls make when I was young? Although she also couldn't figure out who her daughter Lumini's biological father was. But does this matter? His daughter has called him dad for 10 years. What could be more important than this? What does it matter whether they are biologically related or not? I was so blind at the beginning that I found such a heartless and ungrateful person, a scumbag. Daughter, how much money did your son-in-law give you? 100,000. Oh, 100,000 is a lot. It's only 100,000, not even enough for a down payment. The house that mom has her eyes on is the best villa with the best river view in this area, and it costs more than 10 million. $100,000 to send away a beggar. The down payment for this villa is for million. 100,000 is not even enough to make soup. No, you call Yang Wei and ask him to pay today. Men are the most untrustworthy. It is normal for them to pull out their dicks ruthlessly. While he is still interested in you, ask him to pay the money quickly. Otherwise, if he changes his mind and hooks up with another vixen, our family will lose both our people and our money. Lumini's face froze. Mom, Yang Wei asked us to look at the house first and negotiate the price, and he will come to pay us. Oh, that's fine. Chen Xiangqin let out a long sigh and a smile appeared on her face. Let's go see the apartment that mom has chosen. Chen Xiangqin pulled Lumini forward, praising her as they walked. My daughter, you have good vision and court a rich husband. This son-in-law is great. He has money and a good family. He is also generous, young and rich. He is also good to our family. How long has it been? You bought us a house, a villa. Mom dreams of living in a villa. Unlike the poor guy before, who was not only sick but also extremely poor. Every time you come to my house, you only buy things worth a few $100s at most. You treat me like a beggar. We don't even care about our dogs. The dogs don't talk nonsense. We don't want to take the blame. It's a good thing you broke up with him. If you were entangled with someone like this, your life would be over. Barbecue stall. A man, two women, a dog, and a pig sat down. The coquettish lady boss looked at Jin Siki, who was ordering food, and her heart was filled with envy and jealousy. My little brother is going to be in trouble. Wu Bing had not expected that this beautiful lady from Han country would be so attentive to their host's wishes. Through the conversation between the two, I learned that she was born into an extraordinary family, very rich, and was spoiled since childhood. She always went to high-end clubs and star-rated hotels. I brought her to a roadside stall to eat skewers, and she didn't hesitate or show any disgust at all. This made Wu Bing look at her with a higher regard. At this moment, seeing the dishes ordered by Jin Siki, he couldn't help but feel his teeth ache. Wouldn't this woman have a problem with the chicken? What did you order? Chicken legs, chicken tips, chicken wings, small intestines, and chicken kidneys are all parts of the chicken. Jin Siki felt Wu Bing's gaze and her face turned red. Dr. Wu, I prefer eating chicken. Especially big chicken legs. When I take a bite, my mouth is full of oil. That feeling is so cool. Well, Wu Bing felt that he was dying. After Jin Siki finished ordering, she added something to the proprietress beside her. Apart from these, the rest follows the old rules, 4 times the amount. Okay, handsome boy. The proprietress gave him a seductive look, then walked towards the kitchen, twisting her slender waist and big butt in a very charming manner, stepping to a very rhythmic beat. 2 hours later. Looking at the pile of bamboo sticks on the table, Wu Bing's face twitched involuntarily. After my body has been strengthened, I am different from ordinary people and have a bigger appetite, which is understandable. But the 2 delicate girls from the Han country in front of him were not much behind, and they ate almost as much as he did. He. Miss, you are so full. Li Shiyuan touched her belly and said with satisfaction. Yes, I didn't expect that this snack from a roadside stall would be so delicious. We have never eaten anything like this before. China is such a beautiful country. Not only are the people beautiful, but the snacks are also so delicious. She's beautiful. Wu Bing raised his eyebrows and looked at Jin Shichi, not knowing what to think. Is there anyone more beautiful than her? Brother Wu Bing, thank you so much for letting me eat such delicious food today. This trip to China was really worthwhile. Let's Siki treat Brother Wu Bing to a big meal tomorrow. Don't refuse, brother. He. After a barbecue, this girl consciously changed her name, and the change was a bit annoying. After having a good meal and a few drinks, Wu Bing walked leisurely towards the rental house, holding a cigarette in his mouth. Da Huang followed behind with a bloated belly. It ate too much today. Ding-a-ling-ling. The cell phone rang. Wu Bing took it out and saw that the note was "Little sister. My younger sister called me during this time. Could something have happened?" What Wu Bing fears most now is receiving calls from his parents and younger sister. After all, the time is too short and I haven't fully adapted yet. I don't know what attitude I should take towards them. He was worried that his words would reveal flaws. I answered the phone reluctantly. Brother. Is that you? Come back soon, our dad was beaten up and is seriously injured. He is in the hospital now. What? A tremendous rage rose up in Wu Bing's body, as if it was going to burn the air around him. I'll be right back. Chapter 16, Enough Energy, System Upgrade. Wu Bing felt like his body was about to explode. An extremely negative energy spread throughout his body. He knew that it was the remaining soul that was causing trouble. He took a few deep breaths and murmured in his heart, I will take good care of your parents and sister for you. Since I have replaced you, you can go with peace of mind. This negative energy comes quickly and goes away quickly. After Wu Bing said this, he felt like something had left his body and he felt unprecedentedly relaxed. At this moment, he finally had complete control over this body, and the previous feeling of palpitations disappeared. The sun is setting now, and if we want to go back, the last bus will be gone. Wu Bingjie lives in a small mountain village more than 100 miles away from the urban area of Modu. The village is relatively poor and backward, and transportation is inconvenient. According to what my sister said on the phone, my father is in the town hospital more than 10 miles away from the village. Although I was very anxious, I still had to make some preparations before going back. The system is only 2 energy points away from upgrading. Upgrade the system first and see what surprises you get. Wu Bing looked around, looking for a carrier that could obtain the ghost energy value. A little kitten was lying in the shadow in the corner of the road, calling weakly. Just when I feel sleepy, a pillow is given to me. Does this give me energy? He took a few quick steps and came to the front of the little kitten. The kitten was covered in wounds, with its legs tied with ropes, and looked extremely miserable. Wu Bing was frightened by the sudden appearance, but he was extremely weak and could only look at the human with fear in his eyes as he slowly squatted in front of him and stretched out a claw towards him. Ding! Pathogen detected. Name, cat. Number of diseases, 13. Disease types, skin diseases, eye diseases, pharyngitis, concussion, multiple fractures of the body and limbs, whiplash all over the body. Ding! Do you want to absorb the energy value immediately? Draw. Looking at the little kitten covered with scars, Wu Bing's eyes turned cold. Who is this? How could someone be so cold-blooded as to be so cruel to a kitten? If I were to meet this person, I would definitely teach him how to be a human being. Ding! Successfully absorbed skin virus toxins, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully absorbed blood virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully absorbed bone virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully absorbed. Ding! Congratulations to their host. This treatment has gained a total of 31 energy points. The current energy value is 129 points. Their host has reached the upgrade target, 100 energy points have been deducted, and the system is upgrading. System upgrade completed. Ding! Congratulations to their host, you have received the upgrade gift package, do you want to claim it immediately? Wu Bing was delighted, the long-awaited upgrade gift package had finally arrived. Receive. Ding! Congratulations to their host, all physical attributes +10, received a cash reward of 1 million yuan, received a bulletproof Land Rover Range Rover, obtained the skill Ghost Acupuncture Hand, and God-level driving. Ding! The cash reward received by their host will be transferred to their host's bank card within 1 minute. The items obtained are stored in the system space, and the host can retrieve and use them at any time. Swish! A warm current swept through my body. Wu Bing felt like he was taking a bath in a hot spring and felt extremely refreshed. A powerful force fills every inch of skin and every cell of the body. I clenched my fists and felt that this punch could blow up a mountain. The wonderful feeling of possessing powerful strength made him addicted. Thinking about the things that the system just rewarded me, I couldn't help but feel happy. This evil system can be dealt with. So thoughtful. I have to rush back to my hometown now, but it is getting late and there is no transportation. The system directly rewarded him with a Land Rover Range Rover, and it was a bulletproof version. The cost of this must be more than 20 million, right? If you are not careful, you will become a multi-millionaire. Even more thoughtfully, he was given God-level driving skills. Instantly, his mind was filled with experiences of driving various vehicles, even airplanes and tanks. Strong, too strong, this system is awesome. What made Wu Bing most happy was that the system also gave him a special skill, Ghost Shadow Acupoint Pressing Hand. Is this for when you want to fight with others? It seems, it can be used for treatment as well. Cover up your eyes. Ding dong, the cell phone message alert sound rang. Wu Bing quickly took it out and took a look, and instantly laughed like a pig. Har 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 humph. This was a message of account arrival. When Wu Bing saw the bank card balance of 1,163,526 yuan, his back straightened up immediately. The feeling of having savings in hand is strong. At this moment, his heart was extremely strong and nothing could scare him. From childhood to adulthood, the balance in his bank card had never exceeded 10,000 yuan. Suddenly, he had such a huge sum of money, which made his heart swell. Well, let us set a small goal, make 100 million within a year. Wu Bing is a little bit arrogant now, almost like Lao Wang. He returned to the rental house, got a set of clean clothes, and brought Da Wang to the black, majestic and domineering Land Rover Range Rover that he had just parked on the roadside. Woof woof. The big yellow dog's eyes rolled around twice and he looked at his owner in confusion. How did the master bring me to this car? It seems that our family's financial resources can't afford such a luxury car, right? Wu Bing glared at Da Huang. A dog looks down on people. What are you thinking? This is our car. Don't doubt the owner's purchasing power. Oh, I really can't afford it. Get in the car and go home. Boom. With a step on the accelerator, the dull and powerful engine sound rang out. The powerful roar and the strong push on his back made him fall in love with this low-key and luxurious car at once. With his god-level driving skills, he drove the car at lightning speed towards his hometown. Chapter 17, Homecoming. Regent Building International Business Hotel. Presidential suite on the 28th floor. Kim Saiki and Lee Hee-won were lying on the sofa, wearing cartoon-like nightgowns and facial masks on their faces. The golden-haired pig lay in front of a bowl of pig food, took a bite, snorted twice, and enjoyed it leisurely. "Miss, are you ready to take action against Wu Bing-opper?" Jin Siki crossed her legs, and one of her smooth, tender little feet swayed in the air, full of infinite temptation. The delicate face beneath the mask flashed a hint of shyness. "Lee Hee-won, what are you talking about? Am I so impatient? What's your choice of words? Read more books and learn more knowledge when you return home. Besides, I'm only 22 years old this year. Do I need to be so anxious to get married?" Snort. Jin Siki scolded her maid arrogantly. "I wonder if Brother Wu Bing has a girlfriend." Jin Siki muttered softly. He. "Miss, according to my observation, Wu Bing-opper should be single at the moment." Jin Siki felt her heart skip a beat and her shaking feet stopped in the air. Yuan, tell me quickly, how did you determine that Brother Wu Bing is single?" He. "Miss, I noticed that there are no women's items in Opper's store. We've been eating barbecue for so long, did you hear any girl calling Opper?" "Not even one." "Did you see Opper calling a girl?" "No." Jin Siki answered with certainty. He. "Miss, it's over now. Doesn't this clearly prove that Wu Bing-opper is a single man?" "Well, that's good. Yuan, you are very observant. I'll give you a big chicken drumstick tomorrow." He. "Thank you for the reward, miss." "Miss, we must strike while the iron is hot and start early. Let's strike first before Opper is captured. Sitting with such a handsome Opper, I feel like I can eat 2 more bowls of rice." He. "You'll be so fat." Jin Siki pouted and uttered something sour. "Oh, young lady, how can you say that to me? Tomorrow I will show my skills and help the young lady get Opper. Miss, don't forget the benefits of this slave when the time comes. You little girl, when has the lady ever treated you badly?" He, that's true." Lee Shiyuan stuck out her tongue. "Humph. This time I will personally take action. I want to firmly grasp Brother Wu Bing in my hands. Who dares to compete with me? I will kill any god or Buddha who stands in my way." Yuchuan South Road. In front of Wu Bingyuan's clinic. Zhujiatsai's face twitched as he looked at the clinic door that was sealed with 2 seals. "Those people's hands are too long and their eating manners are too ugly. They just have a small clinic and practice medicine with kindness. How come they have taken over your business?" Zhujiatsai has a family genetic disease and has been tortured for decades. He had sought help from many famous doctors but to no avail. He was so tortured by the disease that he had suicidal thoughts. A month ago, he happened to pass by this small clinic. For some unknown reason, he stepped in. Afterwards, he felt that God still loved him. A young miracle doctor in this clinic cured the disease that had tormented him for most of his life with just a few silver needles and a boiled herbal medicine. He wanted to reward him handsomely, but unexpectedly this young miracle doctor was very principled and only charged him 500 yuan. At that time, he began to doubt his life. You know, in order to cure this disease, he went all over the world to seek medical treatment and medicine. Not only was he physically and mentally exhausted and suffered from illness, but he also spent hundreds of millions of dollars on medical treatment. What's funny is that a disease that even famous Chinese and foreign doctors couldn't cure was cured here with just 500 yuan. Last night, my daughter suddenly fell ill and her symptoms were exactly the same as mine before. His beautiful daughter was also infected with this family genetic disease. This made him feel that God was unfair, but at the same time he was grateful. He was busy with business outside at the time, and he immediately flew back on a special plane. I rushed to bring my daughter to this clinic, but I didn't expect to see such a scene. He was angry and ashamed at the same time. The miracle doctor was kind to him, but he did not show up when he needed help the most. Although he was abroad at the time and could not get away, this was not an excuse for him. The most important thing is that he doesn't want to get involved in this mess. Dad, your so-called miracle doctor is a liar. He was sentenced by the court and banned from practicing medicine. Didn't I show you some content about this yesterday? It was really popular at the time and even became a trending topic. You are such a liar, and you actually brought your daughter to this place for medical treatment. Really? Zwachuling rolled her eyes and said helplessly. Let's go to a regular hospital. I'd rather die than let this liar treat me. She paid close attention to the whole thing at that time. She also transformed herself into a keyboard warrior and messenger of justice, blasting Wu Bing online. She was disgusted by his practices of practicing medicine without a license, practicing acupuncture on living people, selling fake drugs against his conscience to earn money from the people's pensions, and buying lives for money. Now, my crazy father actually brought me here? How could she accept it? Xiaoling, you are still too young and don't know the dangers of society. Dr. Wu is a real doctor, a true healer. He was framed and plotted against. He was the one who cured Dad's illness. Humph. I won't listen. I just don't want him to treat me. He is a liar, an unscrupulous doctor, a murderer who sells fake medicine. Zwachuling shouted excitedly. You, forget it, go home first. When you have tasted the bitterness, maybe you will understand better. Wu Bing drove the car from the national highway to the provincial highway, and then drove onto the narrow rural cement road. Looking at Wutong Town getting closer and closer, his heart gradually became tangled. How should we deal with it when we meet later? Can you call out the words, Dad and Mom? My body shape and appearance have changed so much. Will my parents and I find it too abrupt and too difficult to accept? Woof woof. Da Wang was sitting on the passenger seat. He seemed to sense his owner's mood changes and hurriedly spoke out to comfort him. Wu Bing gently patted Da Wang's head with his right hand, and his tense mood relaxed a lot. Now that you are here, make the most of it. With a squeaking sound, Wu Bing stepped on the brakes and the Range Rover stopped beside the gate of the town hospital. I got off the car, closed the door, and was about to walk towards the hospital lobby. A surprised voice came. Brother. Are you back? Chapter 18, Ghostly Hand, Wu Yong recovers. Wu Qian rushed over and threw herself into Wu Bing's arms. Feeling Wu Qian's trembling body, he patted her on the back a few times. Little sister, I'm back, leave everything to me. Why are you down here so late? Well, the hospital just asked us to pay the money. I came down to take a look. How much do I have to pay? 100,000. But. Wu Qian hesitated. It's okay, I have money. Wu Qian followed Wu Bing to the payment window in a daze. She only came to her senses after receiving the payment slip. Brother, where did you get so much money? Wu Qian felt like she was dreaming. When the hospital urged them to pay the bill, she felt dizzy when she heard the amount she needed to pay. My father was seriously injured and admitted to the hospital. At the beginning, we paid 20,000 yuan, which was all the family savings. Now they have to pay another 100,000 yuan. Where are they going to raise the money? Just when I was feeling confused and helpless, my brother appeared and paid the 100,000 in one go. Where does your brother's money come from? I've never heard of him being so generous before. Earned money. Wu Bing replied casually. Isn't the money given by the system yours? What's more, he did make more than 100,000 yuan during this period. Really? Wu Qian couldn't believe it and continued to ask for an answer. Certainly. But, brother, aren't you still in school? How do you make so much money? Wu Bing breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, the village was backward and his parents only used feature phones. His sister was in high school and was not allowed to bring mobile phones to school. His family members also knew about his own affairs, which saved him a lot of trouble. My brother opened a small veterinary clinic and used his spare time to treat people's pets. That's how he made the money. Oh. Wu Qian suddenly realized and then became happy. Brother, you are awesome. Little sister, tell me, how did Dad get injured? Who beat him? Humph. It's all because of that Guohuai, that beast. My father worked on his construction site and has been owed wages for half a year. This time, my dad and the guys who worked with him went to ask for their wages, but this beast not only refused to pay them, he also humiliated them. After that, they started arguing, and he ordered his men to beat people up. My dad was hit on the head with an iron rod, and his body also had multiple fractures. Tang! The anger in Wu Bing suddenly rose up. These beasts not only withhold wages for migrant workers, but also instigate their men to beat up the workers. They are truly lawless. It would be unjust if such people were not judged. Let's go. Go upstairs and check on Dad and Mom first, and we can deal with other things later. I will go and ask for Dad's wages. Brother, you'd better not go. Those people are too cruel and unreasonable. Dad has been beaten by them. You can't follow in his footsteps. Who are you cursing, girl? Brother is very powerful now. They dared to delay paying Dad's wages and even beat him up. Brother will use his fists to teach them a lesson. After saying that, Wu Bing clenched his fists and waved them in the air twice. Ha! Brother, I just realized that you seem to have changed a lot from before. Why are you so strong now? Wu Bing's heart trembled, and he quickly explained, Little sister, I exercise every day. No wonder. Brother, you are so handsome now. Those handsome boys on TV are not as good looking as you. Okay, stop flattering me. Where is Dad's ward? Third floor, 302. Wu Yong's head was bandaged tightly, and there were steel plates in many places on his body and legs. He was in a deep sleep. Although he was wearing hospital gown, there were still blood stains on many parts of his body. Miao Shuyin sat beside the hospital bed, wiping away tears. Mom! When Miao Shuyin heard this familiar voice, her body trembled. She raised her head and saw Wu Bing, her eyes filled with tears and a smile appeared. Son, how come you came back so late? Are you hungry? Mom will get you something to eat. Wu Bing was very touched and felt extremely warm in his heart. All his worries and entanglements disappeared. Mom, I drove here after dinner. Brother, you bought a car. Wu Qian exclaimed. Well, I'll take you for a ride some other day. Oh. Wu Qian was about to cheer, but when she realized what was happening she quickly covered her mouth. Dad is still lying there, don't wake him up. Wu Bing looked at his father who was still in a coma with a painful expression on his face, and his anger rose again. Reaching out your hand, gently touching his body. An electronic synthesizer sounded in my mind. Ding! Pathogen detected. Type, human. Number of diseases, 8. Disease types, concussion, intracranial hemorrhage, multiple fractures, skin rupture and bleeding, multiple cartilage tissue injuries, alcoholic liver disease, pneumonia, constipation. Ding! Do you want to absorb energy now? Draw. Wu Bing doesn't want his father to suffer even for one more second, even if it causes a shocking sensation, he will do it at all costs. Ding! Successfully absorbed blood toxins, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully absorbed bone virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding! Successfully absorbed alcohol liver virus toxin, energy value +1. Bite! Ding! The treatment is over, the pathogenic toxins disappear, the host has gained 8 energy points this time, the current energy value is 37 points, and 963 points are needed before the next upgrade. Call. After a long sigh, a smile appeared on Wu Bing's face. Although he looks scary, my dad is now very healthy. He is just waiting for some external wounds to heal and form scars. Mom, I've learned some skills to treat injuries. I'll treat Dad and make him get better faster. After saying this, without waiting for Miao Shuin's reaction, he took out a needle bag from his pocket and spread it out. Inside was a row of long and short silver needles. The ghostly hand was activated, and Wu Bing's hand swept across the needle bag. Dozens of silver needles flew out of the bag as his hand did, and in the blink of an eye they were densely covered on Wu Yong's acupuncture points. Wu Bing's hand brushed across the needles again, and imperceptible afterimages flashed in the void. All the silver needles on Wu Yong's body miraculously began to tremble. It was visible to the naked eye that some of the exposed wounds on Wu Yong's body were healing and scabbing quickly. Miao Shuiying and Wu Qian stared blankly at the scene in front of them with their eyes wide open. This is too incredible, but it happened right under their noses. What happened to this son brother? Swish! Wu Bing waved his hands again, and all the silver needles that had been inserted into Wu Yong's body disappeared, lying quietly back in the needle bag, as if they had never moved. Mom, Dad's illness has been cured. In order to avoid unnecessary trouble, let him stay in the hospital for a few more days. After all, we have paid enough money. Son, are you telling the truth? My illness and injuries are all healed. Wu Yong, who had just woken up, asked in surprise. Chapter 19, Parents Cry with Joy, Late Night Action. Old Wu, you're awake. Great. God bless you. You scared me to death. Woohoo. Miao Shuiyin cried with joy. A series of popped up in Wu Bing's head. What does this have to do with Bodhisattva? It was because I cured my father's illness that he woke up, okay? Wu Bing was shouting in his heart but didn't dare to say it out loud. When Wu Qian saw her father waking up, his face was full of tears. God knows what the mother and daughter have been through during this period. Dad, can you feel it? Are you full of strength? Have all the broken bones in your body healed? I don't have any headaches anymore, I don't feel anxious anymore, and I feel stronger everywhere. Wu Yong calmed down and felt it, especially a certain part. His face turned red. Har har har. I'm really fine. Son, thank the attending doctor later. Wu Bing rolled his eyes and a string of question marks appeared in his head again. How come the dad and mom have such low IQ? If hospitals could reach this level, how many fewer people would die each year? Seeing that his wife and daughter were still in tears, Wu Yong threw back the quilt and sat up directly from the bed. Huh? Really? It can really move now, it's really better. He gritted his teeth, made up his mind, stood on the ground, then took 2 steps forward, then quickened his pace and even jumped a few times on the ground. Har har har. I feel fine, I am really fine. Wu Lao-san, I'm back again. Har 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 har. Unable to contain his joy any longer, 2 lines of tears rolled down his cheeks. But he knew how badly he was injured. My heart fell into the abyss at that time. I didn't know how my poor family would survive in the future. Unexpectedly, a miracle happened to him. After only a few hours of rescue in the hospital, he recovered. Dad. Don't make too much noise. Just lie in bed and rest for a few days. Otherwise, our Huagua Medical College will take you away for sectioning. Wu Yong screamed in surprise and immediately came to his senses. Yes, this is too shocking. You should restrain yourself for a few days. He also felt that something was wrong and quickly lay down on the bed again. Son, what is going on? Wu Yong asked. Miao Shuiyin looked at her husband, then at her precious son who had changed a lot, her face full of joy. Old Wu, you're able to recover so quickly, all thanks to our son. He inserted many silver needles into your body and then cured you. Son. Wu Yong felt that his brain was not enough. Isn't our son studying veterinary medicine? Isn't he learning how to deal with sows? When did our son acquire such mysterious medical skills? I don't know about that. Anyway, your life was brought back from the brink of death by your son. And the fact that you are alive and well now is all thanks to our son. My mom's IQ is finally online. Wu Bing muttered secretly in his heart. Very good. A dragon has appeared in our Wu family. When I get back, I'll repair the ancestral graves, burn incense and offer tea to them. Dad, we should burn more paper money for them so that they can live a more prosperous life over there. Wu Qian interrupted. Yes. Burn more, let them bless our descendants. Seeing that their words were becoming more and more mysterious and outrageous, Wu Bing simply ignored them. I went to a restaurant outside the hospital and got some food. My mom and sister definitely didn't eat it. Woof woof. Huh? Brother, why is this big yellow dog following you? Oh, this is the one I raised in the Magic City. It will be our house guard from now on. Har har har. Great, I've wanted to have a dog for a long time. Wu Qian leaned over, hugged the big yellow dog, and stroked him. Da Huang had an embarrassed look on his face, trying hard to suppress the restlessness in his blood. Are you petting it like a cat? It's a dog. Watchdog, General. Forget it, I can't afford to offend the Master's sister. If you want to stroke it, just do it, just don't rub off the hair on your body. While the 3 were eating, Wu Bing checked on his mother and sister. Ding! Pathogen detected. Species, human. Number of diseases, 10. Disease types: mental weakness, physical weakness, night sweats, bone hyperplasia, eye diseases. Ding. Pathogen detected. Species: human. Number of diseases: 5. Disease types: myopia, physical weakness, neurasthenia, urinary tract infection, pneumonia. Ding. Do you want to absorb it immediately? Draw. Ding. Successfully absorbed eye disease toxin, energy value +1. Ding. Successfully absorbed neurotoxin, energy value +1. Ding. Successfully absorbed lung virus toxin, energy value +1. Ding. Successfully absorbed. Ding. This treatment is over. A total of 15 energy points have been obtained. The current energy value is 52 points. The next upgrade requires 948 points. Ha! Why do I feel so relaxed? All the things that were wrong with me have disappeared. Miao Shuiyin, who was eating, realized what was happening and cried out in surprise. Oh! Mom, I also feel a big change in myself, especially my eyes. My vision has become so good, my myopia has been cured. Yeah, it seems like Mom's eye disease is gone too. What on earth is going on? Hee hee. It must be that Dad is getting better. You two are so happy. You are so happy. When your mood is good, your body will naturally be good. Wu Bing started to deceive people. Anyway, as long as the family is in good health, it doesn't matter if there is a little more fuss. My son is right. I'm sure my mood has improved, so my physical problems have gone away. Yes, that's it. Wu Yang felt like he had become a master on TV, and gave a bullshit explanation. That's great. It's really the blessing of the Bodhisattva. When our family returns, I will go to the temple to burn some incense. Well, my mom SIQ is not online again. Hee. Mom, I'll go with you. I'll also burn some incense. I pray to the Bodhisattva to help me get the top score in the college entrance examination next year. Forget it, this future college student SIQ is also worrying. I transferred 200,000 yuan to my mother's bank card and to my younger sister. My sister doesn't have a mobile phone or a bank card. Let us upgrade their muskets tomorrow. Son, why did you transfer so much money to me? Your money. Mom. This is all my son's honest earnings. He didn't do anything illegal or criminal. Wu Bing interrupted his mother's questioning and answered first. Old lady, your son is so capable, shouldn't it be easy for him to earn this little money? Wu Yang calmly explained to his son. He is very proud now. The son is capable, the key is that this son is his son, his biological son. It's late at night. Wu Bing came out of the hotel and drove towards Guo Huai's house. Revenge begins. Chapter 20, break the legs first, then the arms. Guo Huai is very famous. Wu Bing just asked the female owner of the hotel a casual question, and the owner's eyes lit up and she told him all the information she knew, no matter how big or small. He even enthusiastically made a few phone calls and collected information about Guo Huai's hideout and whereabouts tonight. Wu Bing was a little confused. This female boss seemed to be too enthusiastic. The female boss looked at Wu Bing's departing back, her legs clamped together involuntarily, and she sucked some saliva. So fucking handsome. After speeding all their way, the Land Rover Range Rover stopped in front of Quizhuxuan community on Binjiang Road in the county town. After getting off the car, he climbed over the wall from a hidden place, avoided surveillance all the way, and came to Guo Huai's home in the county town. Looking at the 3.5-story detached villa in front of him, Wu Bing's eyes flashed coldly. He is so rich, but he maliciously withholds wages for migrant workers. Damn it. He ran, jumped, climbed to the edge of the railing on the second floor, and with a somersault, he reached the balcony. Just as he was about to find a suitable place to go in, he heard the sound of rapid movement coming from a bedroom. Quick! Don't stop! You're a piece of shit! A man's voice sounded. Sister Huan, I feel uneasy. If the boss comes back, it will be troublesome. Look at what you have done. That bastard is enjoying himself at Xiao Mi's place. How could he possibly come back at night? Just put your mind at ease, show your previous energy and spirit, and work overtime. I won't treat you unfairly. Sister Huan, I can't do it. I'm still afraid. You're a loser. I'll buy you a new pair of baby's breath tomorrow. Sister Juan, I'm not afraid of you anymore. Hee, I think I'm fine again. Wu Bing was happy. This woman is having fun. While the men are having fun outside, she doesn't want to be left behind and plays at home. It's exciting and saves money on booking a room. Oh, the windows are not closed, which makes it convenient for him. The two were preparing for their second night run when a figure suddenly appeared beside the bed. They were so scared that one of them went limp in an instant, and the other peed. Wu Bing's hand moved, and the ghost shadow acupoint pressing hand appeared. Liu Xiaowan and Cheng Jiang's bodies suddenly stiffened and they could not make a sound. The two were terrified and felt the end of the world was coming. Wu Bing said to Liu Xiaowan, I can let you talk. I'll ask you questions and you can answer them. Don't try to play tricks on me, or I'll kill you. Liu Xiaojuan's eyes were filled with fear. Suddenly, she felt her throat loosen up. She hurriedly said, Please spare my life, sir. Ask me anything you want. I promise to tell you everything I know. Just don't kill me. I'll do anything you ask me to do. You wish. Where is Guo Huai now? That damn guy is in Villa number 13, Area A, Shanshui International Community. It's a villa again, you guys are rich. We. Liu Xiaowan hesitated, not knowing how to respond. Damn it. How many people's hard-earned money has been stolen? Wu Bing took out his phone and flashed it, leaving some footage. How much do you think you two are worth? Wu Bing felt a little unbalanced. This woman had too much money and he didn't know how to spend it. Huh? I don't know. Liu Xiaojuan's body trembled, she felt that the person in front of her was so scary. I only have 2 million on hand, Okay. Just 2 million. First time opening, buy one get one free. Open your bank account and transfer the money. You have to do the next business later. Boom. Wu Bing was in a very good mood and drove the car almost flying. I went out and found an unexpected surprise. Landscape International. After throwing a cigarette to the guards, the Land Rover Range Rover drove in unimpeded. Now that the goal is clear, there is no need to dodge. Number 13, Area A. Another single-family villa. This damn vampire, how much money has he embezzled? Let him come and rid the people of this evil today. He ran up, jumped, and climbed onto the second-floor balcony. What the hell? The window is not closed again. Wu Bing entered the bedroom. Why is there a foul smell? No wonder the window is not closed. This is to remove the odor. I saw a naked fat pig lying on the bed, and a young woman with a slim figure next to him. He took a step forward, grabbed the fat pig's head by its hair, and pulled it to the ground. The sudden severe pain woke Wu Kuei from his sleep. There was a burning pain in his head and blood flowed to his face. Perhaps Wu Bing used too much force, or perhaps the hair on the fat pig's head was too shallow, so Wu Bing pulled out a large handful of it. Guo Huai was terrified and angry. Who are you? Why did you break into my house in the middle of the night? What are you going to do? You better stop doing anything rash. I'll call the police. Humph. Stop messing around. Call the police. You're scared too. Do you also know how to seek judicial protection? Break your legs first. Snap. Snap. Oh. As his 2 legs were broken by Wu Bing, Wu Kuei let out bursts of screams. Who are you and why are you doing this to me? I don't know you, and we have never had any grudges against each other. Why are you doing this? Hee. You don't know me and have never had any grudge against me. Fuck it, my father worked for you, not only did you not pay him, you almost beat him to death. You don't know me. Snap. Guo Huai's left hand was kicked off by Wu Bing. You still have the nerve to say that you have no grudge against me. Snap. The right hand was also broken. Guo Huai screamed twice more. It hurts. It hurts so much. Who are you? You dare to treat me like this, aren't you afraid that I will bring people to retaliate against you? Retaliate against your entire family. Oh shit. You are still stubborn even when death is imminent. I told you to take revenge on me, I told you to take revenge on my entire family, I told you to threaten me. Boom boom boom. Wu Bing kicked and stomped Guo Huai's fat body. Many of Guo Huai's bones were broken. Brother, oh no brother. Ancestor. I was wrong, stop hitting me, I really know I was wrong. If you keep hitting me, I'll die, woo woo. Okay, this fat pig is actually crying. Brother. Ancestor. Who exactly are you talking about? I'll admit my mistake, apologize, and compensate you. I gave him his full salary, and gave him double, triple, no, 5 times the amount as compensation. Snort. Wu Bing snorted coldly, and Guo Huai trembled with fear. 10 times the compensation. Okay. Since you are so aware, I will forgive you this time. My father's name is Wu Yong. You guys broke his head today and he is seriously injured. His life is in danger. My father's salary is 22,000 yuan, which is 220,000 yuan if multiplied by 10. In addition, the cost of surgery, post-operative recovery, nursing fees, lost wages, food and beverage expenses, nutrition expenses, mental trauma expenses, etc., let's say 500,000, which is a bargain for you. 10 times that would be 5 million. 5.22 million together, let's transfer the money. Chapter 21 Zhang Huai begs for mercy, huge compensation. Isn't he this too dark? 5.22 million is all I want. How many people do I have to cheat to make that much money? Seeing Guo Huai's constipated face, Wu Bing's face turned cold again. Don't want to give it. A big foot was raised and stepped down in front of Guo Huai's eyes. Don't step on me, I'll give it to you. He was really scared just now. The devil's foot was actually heading for his second brother. If he steps on it, his happy life for the rest of his life will be gone. What's the use of money? Guo Huai looked at the woman lying on the bed with resentment and kept cursing in his heart. Damn it, there was such a big commotion here, but this woman didn't react at all. Did you fall into a deep sleep? Even if you secretly call the police, you don't have to suffer like this. He didn't know that when Wu Bing pulled him off the bed, he pressed the woman's sleeping point. Not to mention the noise he made, even if Thunder God fired cannons next to her ears, she wouldn't be able to hear it. He gritted his teeth, endured the pain all over his body, and completed the transfer. Big brother. I don't have a brother as wicked as you. Ancestor. I don't have an unfilial descendant like you. Guo Huai was about to cry when faced with Wu Bing's jokes. Well, I want to go to the hospital to get treatment. Is that okay? Guo Huai felt that if he didn't go to the hospital, he would definitely die. Wu Bing looked at the set of numbers in the text message on his mobile phone, and his mouth almost stretched behind his ears. Having earned 7.22 million in one night, it seems that we are not far from the small goal that Lao Wang mentioned. Hearing Guo Huai's request, he waved his hand generously. Go ahead. The sooner you get treated, the better. We can have tea together when we have the chance. Guo Huai almost vomited blood and forced a smile on his face. Good. Wu Bing looked at him coldly, then smiled strangely and turned away. System, give him a bad luck ghost, and then give him a ghost who jumps off a building. Although we can't beat him to death, we can't let him go either. He beat his own father and made his mother and younger sister sad and scared. If he didn't kill him, he would be letting down his own evil system. Ding! Successfully sent out an unlucky ghost, energy value 1. Ding! Successfully sent out a ghost that jumped off the building, energy value 1. Watching the devil's figure disappear outside the house, his face twisted and became terrifying and hideous. Asshole! Don't let me catch you, or I will make you suffer today 100 or 1,000 times more. If you dare to touch me, Guo Huai, I will kill you. Guo Huai cursed fiercely a few times, then looked at the woman sleeping on the bed. You bitch, why don't you wake up? Are you dead asleep? Fuck it, I'm going to skin you alive when I get angry. Seeing that the woman was still lying dead on the bed, he had no choice but to grit his teeth, endure the severe pain, and slowly crawl up from the ground. But the bones in his hands and feet were broken, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't stand up from the ground. I could only crawl step by step towards the bedside table where the phone was placed. After finally crawling to the bedside table, he slowly straightened up and reached out his hand tremblingly. Before he could reach the phone, the bedside table suddenly fell on him. Bang! Ouch! Guo Huai let out screams like a pig being slaughtered. The heavy bedside table fell on him, making his already broken bones even worse. After struggling for a while, I was unable to push open the heavy bedside table. Our help! Someone is going to die. Our husband, what's wrong with you? Their corpse, lying on the bed, finally came back to life. Don't ask why, just move the cabinet away and call 120. Oh. Okay. The woman didn't even bother to put on her clothes. She hurriedly got out of bed and struggled to lift and straighten the bedside table. Just when she was about to straighten it, her hand slipped and the bedside table fell down heavily again. Bang! You bitch, are you trying to kill me? Guo Huai was already beginning to doubt his life. You take so many nutritional supplements every day, but you can't even move a cabinet. Why don't you just die? Oh. I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry. I just accidentally slipped my hand. I'll carry it up right away. This time the woman learned her lesson. She moved the cabinet to the side and then straightened it up. Hurry up, help me up and put on my clothes. Wait a minute, if the doctor comes and sees us like this, we'll be famous. Oh well. The woman grabbed Guo Huai's hand and tried to help him up. Snap. Ouch. What the fuck are you doing? My arms and legs are broken, and my bones are shattered. If you grab my hands, won't that make things worse? Then, what about my husband? Hold me from behind and help me sit up. Okay. The woman was in a panic and had to use all her strength to help Guo Huai sit up. As soon as I let go, I fell down again. It hurts so much. You stinky bitch, do you really want to kill me? No, husband, didn't you sit up just now? I want to get you some clothes to wear. Ouch. I fell so hard that I almost died. Several bones in my body were broken. Wu Bing returned to their hotel and went back to his room under the fiery gaze of the female boss. After a quick wash, I sat on the bed. System, check the character's attributes. Since activating this evil system, Wu Bing has not carefully checked his own attributes. Ding! The void panel has been opened, the host can check it by himself. A blue light screen appeared in front of Wu Bing's eyes, very dazzling. System, can others see this void panel? Ding! Don't worry, host, only the host can see this panel. Oh. That's a relief. Host, Wu Bing. Age, 20. Height, 185 centimeters. Appearance, 99. The ceiling for Earthlings, 1 point less may make their host too proud. Stamina, 65. 10 points for normal people, 5 points for the host. Intelligence, 110. 10 points for normal people, 10 points for the host. Mental strength, 80. Ordinary people 10 points, their host's original 7 points. Speed, 50. 10 points for normal people, 4 points for their host. Agility, 50. 10 points for normal people, 4 points for their host. Charisma, 90. Skills, ghostly acupuncture, god-level acupuncture host's own, system enhanced, master-level martial arts, god-level driving. Property, cash deposit of 8,083,400 renminbi, a bulletproof Land Rover Range Rover, and a veterinary qualification certificate. Energy value, 50. After reading the properties, Wu Bing sighed. In just 1 week after his rebirth, his life has undergone earth-shaking changes, especially after the system was activated. Now that I have the ability, I should improve my family's life. Tomorrow, buy a house. Chapter 22. Buying a house in the county town. My younger sister is surprised. Brother, wake up. I'm hungry. Snap. Wu Bing opened the door, looking helpless. It's only 6 o'clock. Isn't it too early? Brother, you've become lazy. A flock of crows flew over Wu Bing's head. Suayin Community Hospital. Ward 502 on the 5th floor. Oxford ran in from the door, panting. Mom, the police are here. Ouch. My head hurts so much. Ouch, I'm almost dying. So many bones in my body are broken, I can't take it anymore. Mom, what's wrong with you? Are you sick again? Oxford and his mother were screaming and shouting in pain, so he asked hurriedly. Li Tsuehua winked at Oxford. Oxford understands it in seconds. Oh my God, what's going on? Why is the disease getting worse? What can we do? We have spent all our money and have no money left for treatment. No, I have to go to the police and ask them to help me find that beast and ask him to pay for our medical expenses. Two policemen came in. Oh, my head, ouch, my waist, ouch, my heart, I'm almost dying. Li Tsuehua screamed and rolled over on the bed. Mom, please don't abandon me. If anything happens to you, what will happen to our family? You are the pillar of our family, the backbone of our family, you can't be in any danger. Stop it, both of you. Stop pretending. The two policemen couldn't stand it anymore. We are here to inform you of the case, not to listen to your pity or watch your acting. They have seen a lot of such people who take advantage of their seniority and act like scoundrels, and they are the most troubled by them. Li Tsuehua suddenly became energized, jumped up, and grabbed a policeman. That bastard has already given you the money, hasn't he? You have already helped us get the money, please give it to me quickly, I am still waiting for this money for my medical treatment. Oxford also perked up when he heard his mother say this. Yes, police officer, please give me the money quickly. I'm waiting to pay my mother's hospital bills. Stop it. You broke into someone else's store, insulted and blackmailed them, and even smashed their store. Your behavior is extremely bad and has violated the law. You must bear legal responsibility. What? No, police comrade, please don't accuse us. We are good citizens, really good citizens. Li Tsuehua became anxious. I was beaten by that guy. Several bones in my body were broken. And my headache was also cured by him. We are the victims, but you police officers don't help us and even stand on the side of that beast. Where is justice? Oh, how can we ordinary people live? I don't want to live anymore, I'd rather die. Don't mess around here, take a look at this first. A policeman took out his mobile phone, called up a video and clicked play. After seeing this video, Li Tsuehua's face suddenly changed and cold sweat broke out on her forehead. She didn't expect that there were surveillance cameras in Wu Bing's store. HMPH. Keep acting. In broad daylight, in full view of the public, they broke into someone else's store to cause trouble, insulted, blackmailed, and smashed things. This is disrespectful and lawless. This is a violation of the law. A policeman said angrily. No, police comrade, please listen to my explanation. It was that beast. He treated me secretly, sold me fake medicine, and cheated me out of my money. Not only did it fail to cure my illness, it made it worse. Now it's a terminal illness. Stop. Stop talking nonsense here. Not only did they not charge you for the treatment, they even gave you money. Where do you have the nerve to say that someone cheated you out of your money? Another policeman couldn't stand it anymore and shouted angrily. All the evidence for this case is here. If you have other evidence, you can bring it out. We handle cases based on evidence. Evidence? Where is the evidence? Something that doesn't exist. Li Tsuehua was completely panicked now. Oxford's face kept changing and his body began to tremble. He has been imprisoned 3 times. If he is caught again, he will be in trouble. Well, comrade police officer, we forgive him and won't cause any more trouble for him. Is that okay? Li Tsuehua changed her attitude, hoping to get away with it. He. If you don't hold others accountable, others will hold you accountable. Li Tsuehua, Oxford, you broke into someone else's store illegally, wantonly abused, humiliated, slandered, smashed other people's property, and are suspected of huge extortion. The circumstances are extremely serious. Come with us. Wular. Li Tsuehua and the Oxford mother and son got on the free car and sped away. Magic City XX People's Hospital. VLP ward. Yang Wei's whole body was cold, his bones were aching unbearably, his hands and feet were gradually becoming uncontrollable, his throat was itchy and he wanted to bite something, and he barked from time to time. Liu Mingyi, wearing a sky blue tight dress, heavy makeup, and a pair of brown glasses, walked to Yang Wei's bedside in a charming manner. Dear, my mother and I bought a villa worth 20 million yesterday, and we have already paid the down payment. Here's the invoice, dear, you have to reimburse me. I don't even have money to eat now. Yang Wei looked at her coldly and suddenly slapped her. Bang! Liu Mingyi's face became visibly red and swollen, and the brown glasses on her face were thrown off. Why did you hit me? She looked at Yang Wei in disbelief and asked aggrievedly. Bang! Another slap came on the other side of her face. Liu Mini turned around twice and fell to the ground. Honey, what's wrong with you? Liu Mini burst into tears. What's wrong? Did you give me AIDS? Ever since I met you, I've been plagued by bad luck and illness. I'm impotent now, and that thing of mine is useless. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. If you dare to appear in front of me again, I will beat you to death. Fengming County. Wutong Garden. Wu Bing parked the car and walked towards the sales hall with Wu Qian, who was still extremely excited. Brother, is this car really yours? Isn't this too extravagant? Does this car really cost 2 million? Am I dreaming? Wu Bing didn't dare tell his sister that the car cost more than 20 million yuan. When Wu Qian asked him the price, he took the initiative to cut off a zero. Wu Qian seemed to be still in a dream. She couldn't believe that one day she would be able to ride in a luxury car, and it would be her own car. Wait, why did you bring me here? Little sister, you are stupid. If you come to the sales center, you must be here to buy a house. Brother, you want to buy a house? Yes. I want to buy a big house and let my parents move to the county town. It will be convenient for you to go home when you study here. Oh. Really? That's great. Wu Qian jumped 3 feet high and felt like she was about to fly. Chapter 23, Childhood Mischief, Ling Family in Crisis. Welcome. Sir, miss, what kind of house do you want to buy? I can recommend it to you. As soon as the two approached the sales hall, the sales lady guarding the door greeted them warmly. Take a look at your villa here. Yes, Sir this way please. My Xiaoli is very excited. Today is the last day of her internship. If she fails to place an order, she will lose her job. Unexpectedly, a big order came in. A villa costs at least several million, so not only is the commission huge, it is also far above the target. He respectfully led the two people to their villa area sun table, while constantly introducing relevant information. In the hall, several sales ladies curled their lips when they saw this scene. This my Xiaoli, how can she be so tactless? She doesn't even look at the other person's clothes. She is so young and looks like a student. How can she possibly be able to buy a house? They must be here to join in the fun and enjoy the sight. There's nothing we can do. My Xiaoli hasn't made a single order in 2 months. If she doesn't make one today, she'll pack up and leave. When you are desperate, you will try any possible means. You will pounce on anyone you see. Alas! Some people are not born to do this job and have chosen the wrong career. It's so funny. Wu Bing glanced coldly at these people. Sir, these people are lacking in quality and like to gossip about family matters. Please don't mind. My Xiaoli also heard their ridicule and sarcasm, and felt very uncomfortable, but she still comforted them. These people looked down on others. I saw 2 people getting out of the Land Rover. The 3 of them approached the sun table, and Wu Bing prepared to choose a house with suitable size, location and price. Wu Bing. A voice reached his ears and he raised his head and looked around. It's really you. Har, I thought I recognized the wrong person. A young man in his 20s, wearing an expensive black suit, ostentatiously hugged a flashy girl and walked towards the Wu brothers and sisters. Old Wu. We haven't seen each other for many years. It's rare that we meet here today. This is China, she's grown so big and is getting prettier. Why, are you here to see the house too? Shuxing. Didn't you move to the coast with your parents 10 years ago? Why are you back? Are you planning to return home? Wu Bing searched in his mind, found the information about this guy, and made a teasing remark. Har. Old Wu, it's rare that you still remember me. I thought you had forgotten about me, your childhood friend. We met here today, what a fate. I'll treat you later, let's go to a 5-star hotel. Wu Bing frowned slightly. This childhood friend is not mentally normal. There is always an element of showing off in the words. Old Wu, what kind of house are you going to buy? By the way, where did you make your fortune? I remember your family wasn't wealthy. You've been sickly since childhood, and you've been sick every few days. Your family has been ruined by you. How can they afford to buy a house? Where do you get the money? Are you helping your brother? Wu Bing's face gradually darkened. This guy is still as annoying as he was when we were kids, with all his sarcasm and nonsense. This person has always liked to insult others, put others down and elevate himself since he was a child. Even after so many years, he still hasn't changed his bad habits. I opened a veterinary clinic. I've treated a lot of animals recently. It makes money quickly. If you have any illness or pain, you can come to me. You old Wu, you have a poisonous tongue. Are you calling me a beast? He. Just take it upon yourself, don't blame me. Okay, I won't bother with you. Shuxing suffered a loss and was very unhappy. Let's take a look together. I'm planning to buy a villa. Shuxing said proudly. From the looks of you, you're also interested in the villa. Let's just buy it and become neighbors. If you are short of a few things, I can lend you some for Chiena's sake. Shuxing curled his lips and turned the game around. No, you should think about whether you have enough money to spend. Looking at your appearance, I guess you have to ask your parents for money every month, right? Those days of begging for money, tut, are going to be tough. Wu Bing refused to admit defeat and started to spit as well. It's not his character to suffer losses. Magic City. Tingfeng Qianyun Villa. Villa number 3. Dozens of core members of the Ling family gathered here. Call an emergency family meeting. Their whole hall was dead silent and the atmosphere was extremely depressing. At the main seat, the head of the Ling family, Ling Xinyu's grandfather, Ling Wuqing, said solemnly, I believe everyone has heard something. Our cargo ship was hijacked by Gabi pirates in the Gulf of Aden. This shipment is related to the survival of our family. These damn pirates not only demanded a sky-high ransom, but also a hefty storage fee. What's more fatal is that if the goods cannot arrive on time, a series of contracts we have signed will be in breach of contract. What we are going to face next is not only paying a huge amount of liquidated damages, but also a fatal blow to our family's reputation. The company's funds are very tight. To deal with this incident, there is still a gap of 200 billion. We only have 3 days left. Wow. There was an uproar among the people present. So much money. And we have to raise it within 3 days. We can only seek investment from other family groups. I believe everyone else already knows what happened to the family. It's good enough that they don't add insult to injury, but how can we expect them to help us through this crisis? Stop dreaming. Ling Ximing said mercilessly. Ling Wuqing glanced around at everyone present and dropped a bombshell. I have decided that whoever can raise the 200 billion yuan in funds to resolve the family's current crisis will be the chairman of Linhua Biopharmaceutical Group. What? Everyone's eyes were burning with excitement, and they were ready to take action. Ling Xinzhu glanced at Ling Xinyu, who was sitting next to Ling Wuqing with her charming eyes, and a look of jealousy appeared on her face with a curled mouth. Why does she deserve such favor from the old man? This is my chance. As long as I can successfully raise 200 billion yuan in funds, I can help my family resolve this crisis. From now on, she will have the final say in the company and it will be under her control. Bitch, wait and see how I'm going to kill you. Ling Wuqing looked at his granddaughter beside him, and a hint of tenderness appeared on his cold face. Xiaoyu. Ling Xinyu looked at her grandfather, who doted on her and nodded firmly. Grandpa, I won't let you down. Good. When Ling Xinzhu saw this scene, he felt extremely jealous and a fire of jealousy exploded in his chest. Old thing. Damn bitch. Just wait and see. Chapter 24. Siki and her servant appear in the ward. Shanghai Sixing Technology and Electronic Industrial Park. A luxurious office. Jin Siki was sitting on the large leather sofa, while Li Shiyuan was preparing tea meticulously. In the China region, and Jie Huan, president of Xixin Technology's Magic City Electronics Company, stood respectfully beside Jin Siki and reported seriously. Miss, after investigation, Wu Bing is a sophomore at Modu University, majoring in veterinary medicine. I was just expelled from school a few days ago. The reason is that his medical skills are superb. Many difficult and complicated diseases can be easily solved in his hands. This guy saved many patients, and his fees were terribly low, ranging from 100 to 500 yuan. As a result, he was framed and banned from practicing medicine for life. Wu Bing's family lives in a rural area more than 100 miles away from Shanghai. I have parents and a younger sister who is in high school. His father, Wu Yang, was beaten a few days ago and is currently receiving treatment in a town hospital. Wu Bingyi rushed back last night. What? Jin Siki stood up suddenly, looking very excited. Find out who did it right away. Give them a lesson they will never forget. Prepare a generous gift, and come with us to visit the patient. Yes, miss. Jae-won answered respectfully and went to make preparations. Miss, are we going to visit Woo Bing-opper's father? He. Miss, are you going to take action now? Are you going to meet the in-laws? You are such a glutton, no chicken legs to eat today. No, miss, you are the best to Yuan. Yuan is willing to sacrifice her life for the young lady, and will go through fire and water without hesitation. Stop. I won't take your drumsticks anymore. He. Miss, I love you so much. Sales office. My Shirley was very excited. She kept bowing and shooting all the way as she saw the Wu brothers and sisters out the door. Wu Qian was jumping all the way, very happy, holding the red house deed in her hand. My family actually owns a house in the county town, and it's a big villa. She still couldn't believe that all this was true. Shuxing stood in front of the glass door of the sales hall with a complicated expression. Why is this childhood friend so arrogant? Without blinking an eye, he spent 7 million to buy a villa worth 20 million. Although it is a mortgage, it shows that this young man is extremely wealthy. And it's good at making money. This is a small county town. Honey. Shall we pay for it too? The heavily made-up woman following him asked in a coquettish voice. This. The corners of Shuxing's mouth twitched violently. Fuck it, I brought you here today just to show off, take advantage of the situation, and satisfy your eyes. I never thought about buying a house. Besides, can I fucking afford it? With only 100,000 yuan a month to spend, how can you afford a villa that costs hundreds of millions? Isn't it funny? Xianfu Villa. This is a villa resort that is like a paradise on earth. The entire villa covers a huge area and has only 18 villas. Every villa is magnificent and extremely luxurious. Those who can live here are people with extremely high status, power, and wealth. Zhu Jiatsai, the Chinese real estate tycoon, lives in villa number 8 here. At this moment, he was holding the mobile phone tightly in his hand, with a number displayed on it. My daughter's illness has relapsed these 2 days. To this end, he spent a lot of money to invite experts from Shanghai and even Beijing, but to no avail. He also knew that these people could not be cured, but he still held onto a glimmer of hope. Wu Bing called and got through once. After being refused medical treatment, he called again several times, but each time the call was not connected. He knew that he had been blocked. He was very angry. But helpless. He is worth trillions, but now he feels helpless. The rule that money comes first and money paves their way is invalid here. Bang, bang, bang. Brother, Qiu Ling's illness has recurred. A woman's voice sounded outside the door. Tang. Zhu Jiatsai suddenly stood up, quickly opened the door, and ran upstairs. An ultra-luxuriantly decorated ward, equipped with all their high-end medical instruments that are well known both at home and abroad, and a group of experts and nurses are busy working. The girl on the bed is now unrecognizable. There was blood everywhere on his body, face, and bed. The blood vessels on the hands, feet, face and body are all highlighted, like little snakes wrapped around them. It's terrifying. It hurts so much. Mom, Dad, please kill me. Please kill me. I don't want to live anymore. Zhu Quling's face was covered with earthworm-like lines, her whole body was tense and she was in extreme pain. These past 2 days, she felt as if she was suffering and struggling in hell on earth. She never expected that the attack of this disease would be so painful. Now, she just wanted to die, just wanted to end her life, and didn't want to suffer such torture anymore. Puff. Puff. 2 more mouthfuls of blood spurted out. Yet, even so, she remained awake. She wanted to fall asleep so she wouldn't feel the pain. However, even after the anesthetic injection, I still couldn't fall asleep. This is the terrible thing about this hereditary disease. It makes her stay awake all the time, and the physical pain she feels is magnified nearly 10 times than usual. How could a girl like her bear this? Zhu Jiatsai clenched his teeth and clenched his fists. His palms were pierced by his nails and blood was dripping down between his fingers without him noticing. He was heartbroken and even more angry. Why can't I get in touch with that evil guy? Wu Bing took his sister to a big meal and then started shopping. I bought each of the 3 of them a new domestic high-end mobile phone, and went to a specialty store to buy them a few sets of clothes and shoes. I also bought a Starry Sky watch for my dad and a pair of bracelets for my mom. On their way back, Wu Qian held her cell phone and couldn't let it go. Little sister, you can't play with your phone while studying. No. You can't use your phone to play online games. Okay. You can't chat online with your phone. Good. No cell phones. Oh, brother, you are so long-winded. Wu Bing felt a flock of crows flying over his head again. Is this being disliked? Just a few minutes. When they arrived at the hospital, they climbed to the third floor carrying large and small bags. Just as I walked to the door of room 302, I heard a familiar voice coming from inside. Uncle, Aunt, I'm Brother Wu Bing's girlfriend. I came here after learning that your uncle was injured. I hope your forgiveness will come. Miao Shuiying was extremely happy as she looked at the girl in front of her who was more beautiful than the person in the painting and looked like a fairy from heaven. Child, sit down and talk. Is the ride tough? You came all the way here to see your uncle. How thoughtful of you. Wu Yang sat leaning against the head of the bed, not knowing what to say, just laughing foolishly. Outside the door, Wu Qian looked at Wu Bing, who looked confused, and said, Brother, do you have a girlfriend? Chapter 25, Acting Cute and Coquettish, the first cold winter after school. I have a girlfriend, how come I don't know? He pushed open the door of the ward and shouted inside, Dad, Mom, we're back. When Jin Siki saw Wu Bing, she was delighted, but then a blush crept up her cheeks. He walked quickly to Wu Bing, lowered his head, like a child who had done something wrong, and said softly, Brother Wu Bing, I came to see Uncle, you won't be angry, right? Seeing that her young lady's aura was too weak, Li Shiyuan rushed over and said, Wu Bing Opper, why didn't you tell us that your uncle was injured? You are so unfriendly. Wu Qian looked at Jin Siki with her eyes wide open. Brother, your girlfriend is so beautiful. As a woman, I want to take her home and hide her. He. Wu Bing felt like a crow flew over his forehead. When Jin Siki heard Wu Qian's words, her eyes suddenly lit up and she smiled. Sister, you are so beautiful too. Li Shiyuan hurried over and asked, what about me? Wu Qian also has a good impression of this lively girl. He quickly said, you are very beautiful too. He. We are all three beautiful. Wu Bing was speechless. Ms. Jin, how did you get here? And how did you know that my dad was injured and in the hospital? Jin Siki gave Wu Bing a resentful look. Brother Wu Bing, you are too distant. Just call me Siki. This, I found out from others. It's a little abrupt, but don't be angry, brother. Wu Bing smiled. I'm so grateful that you can come visit my dad. How could I be angry with you? As for how you found out, I don't care. And Jae-won hurried over, bowed to Wu Bing, and then stretched out his hands. Mr. Wu, my name is An Zai-hwan, and I am the president of the Magic City 6-Star Technology Electronics Group. It's our first meeting, and I hope you will give me your guidance. Wu Bing raised his eyebrows and a look of shock appeared on his face. This person's identity is not ordinary, but he follows behind Jin Siki. It seems that this girl has a higher status. After they shook hands, they exchanged a few pleasantries. This ward is inconvenient, let's find a place to sit. It's okay, Brother Wu Bing, I still have to chat with Auntie. Yes, Mr. Wu, don't be so polite, we are just casual. And Jae-hwan added. Room 502, Anmanli Community. Daughter, when will our son-in-law give us the money? I put all my savings into it, even mortgaged the house we live in. You must ask him to give you the money quickly. I'm worried. Chen Xiangqin sat on the sofa and said while applying a facial mask. Liu Mini sat at the table, holding a bowl of rice, counting with her head down, feeling very depressed. Daughter, what's wrong with you? Are you feeling unwell? You look down on yourself, did something happen to you? Which bastard bullied you again? Tell Mom and I'll get you back on your feet. Mom, Hey, daughter, what's wrong with you? Why are you hesitating so much? Just be straightforward. Mom, I don't want you anymore because you are impotent. Woohoo. Snap. The thing in Chen Xiangqin's hand fell to the ground. What? That damn guy dumped you. Yeah. He didn't want me anymore and beat me up, saying he would kill me if I dared to appear in front of him again. Oh tilde. Chen Xiangqin felt dizzy and fell on the sofa. Mom, what's wrong with you? Liu Mingyi quickly pinched Chen Xiangqin's philtrum, and it took a while for Chen Xiangqin to wake up. Ha 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 wow. What should we do now? We owe so much money, how can we pay it back? Chen Xiangqin burst into tears. Wubing Veterinary Clinic. A dozen people stood in front of the door, looking at the closed store door and looking at each other. They were all patients Wubing had treated before, and they were the ones who falsely accused, slandered, abused, and even beat Wubing in court. These are the people who earned huge compensation from Wubing. At this moment, their eyes were grey and full of despair. I can't die, I must survive. Tan Xiaohui said this fiercely, his eyes showing a strong desire to survive. I must find Dr. Wu and have him cure my illness. No matter what means. Have you contacted Dr. Wu? He turned his head and looked at the person next to him. I called, but couldn't get through. He must have blocked our numbers. Impossible, this is a new number and he doesn't even have my number, how can he be blocked? Maybe it's set to reject unknown numbers. What should we do? If we can't find him, are we going to die? Does anyone know where divine Dr. Wu has gone? I don't know. What should I do? I can't do it anymore. I can't hold on any longer. Jiang Ren stood on the street, watching all this silently. He has been waiting here for the past few days, waiting for a turning point. Wait. Let's wait for him here. This store will open sooner or later. Brother, I'm afraid I won't be able to wait until that day. I'm going to set up a tent at his door and I'm going to stay here to the death. I want him to see my sincerity. Yes, yes, yes. I'll also get a tent and wait here. If he doesn't treat me, I'll die in his shop. Let's see what he'll do then. Okay, let's act collectively. Holiday Hotel Business Room. Wu Bing and Jin Siki were sitting on the sofa chatting. Brother Wu Bing, are you willing to come to our Han country's Shuhan University to continue your studies? I can help you make the contact. Reading? Well. Wu Bing is a little confused. He is the only college student from the village, and he is studying at a 985, 211, world-class university like Shanghai University. He was fired suddenly, and he didn't dare tell his parents about it, fearing that they wouldn't be able to accept it for a while. Seeing that Wu Bing was still hesitating, Jin Siki moved over, hugged one of Wu Bing's arms, and started to act coquettishly. Brother Wu Bing, just come and study with us. From now on, we'll be alumni. We can see each other every day, okay? Is it all right? If you go to study with us, you can give an explanation to your uncle and aunt in the future. Your uncle and aunt probably don't know about your current situation yet, right? This. Jin Siki's words directly hit Wu Bing's soft spot. Yes, my parents value this diploma very much. Shuhan University is even more valuable than Shanghai University. Let me think about it. Oh, Brother Wu Bing, don't think about it, just agree to it, right? I can ask my dad to start the operation now. Let's get it done as quickly as possible, and then we can live together and fly away. Wu Bing looked at Jin Siki with a strange expression. This girl's choice of words, are they too explicit? Brother Wu Bing, since you didn't shake your head, I'll take it as your agreement. I'll call my dad later and ask him to take care of your problem. Then we'll go to school together. It's a deal. Wu Bing shrugged. You've already made the decision for me, what else can I do? But I really have to thank you for this, Siki. Brother, you finally called me Siki. Siki is so happy. Grandpa, that grandson called again. Chapter 26 Wu Yong is discharged from hospital, Guo Huai falls from building. This magical incoming phone ringtone broke the ambiguity and saved Wu Bing's abused arm. Picking up the phone, my old face turned red. Jin Siki was also stunned by the strange ringtone for a moment, then she covered her cherry lips with her little hands and giggled. Brother, you are so cute. Wu Bing glared at Jin Siki in feigned anger. Looking at the unfamiliar number, I thought about it and finally picked up the phone. Who? You are so brave, Wu Bing, you even dared to block my number. Do you want me to pay attention to you? I'll give you one last chance. Come to Qingshui Square within 15 minutes and treat me to a Western meal. Wu Bing felt like a pile of crow shit hit him on the head. It was hard for him to imagine that Liu Mingyi had the nerve to call him, and with that kind of tone and attitude. Do you really think he is still the bootlicker he used to be? He was so heartless and mean in the court. Where did he get the nerve to do that? Who gave her the courage? Fish Liang? You are sick. Wu Bing said 3 words coldly and quickly blocked the number. Asshole, you dare to hang up on me, go to hell. Liu Mingyi was very angry. This dead licker used to do whatever she asked him to do. Even if it was the middle of the night and she wanted to eat snail noodles, this licker would run several miles away to buy it for her. I would buy breakfast every morning and wait for her downstairs of the dormitory. I usually don't treat him well, but if I occasionally smile at him out of pity, he'll be happy for a week. This bootlicker actually dared to hang up her phone today, and she was the one who called him first. How could she not be angry? Snap! Liu Mingyi threw the phone in her hand to the ground. The phone fell apart. Hey! Liu Mingyi, are you crazy? How could you? Why did you smash my phone? Pay for my phone. Pei Xiamen was so angry at Liu Mingyi's behavior that she felt like a Buddha was born and 2 Buddhas ascended to heaven. I saved up for half a year and finally bought her a new cell phone. I hadn't used it for 2 days and I kindly lent it to her to make a call, but she threw it. How can this be? How dare you not compensate her, with all your heart? Liu Mingyi woke up from her anger. Oh, sorry Xia Minute, I'll compensate you. I'll buy you one. I just lost my temper because I was so angry. Humph. I don't care, you have to buy it for me now, otherwise, I will fight you to the death. How much is this? 5,999 yuan. I don't have that much cash on hand right now. I don't care. If you don't buy it for me now, I will fight you to the death. Pei Xiamen's face was ferocious. How about I give you my phone as compensation? Huh? This is second hand. How can it compare to my new phone? Pei Xiamen. You're going too far. This is imported, and I've only used it for less than half a month. It's much more expensive than your phone. You've made a fortune, and you still think I'm second hand. Do you want it? No, forget it. Take it here. Pei Xiamen snatched the phone from Liu Mingyi's hand. A hint of joy flashed in her eyes, but she said, I, Pei Xiamen, am unlucky and have to suffer a loss. Humph. We will no longer be friends. He twisted his butt and swayed away. Liu Mingyi was disheveled in the wind. Xianfu Viller. Phew puff. Zhuo Chuling spat out several mouthfuls of blood again. Inside the room, Mr. Zhuo, the Zhuo Jiaocai couple, and the uncles and brothers of the Zhuo family felt extremely uncomfortable when they saw Zhuo Chuling's condition, but they could do nothing about it. We tried every possible method and asked everyone we could, but no one could stop the progression of the disease. Cai, have you found Dr. Wu? Zhuo Qiu's body, which was already a little weak, now looked even older. Find a way, no matter how much it costs, to find him. Only he can save my granddaughter. Are you a jerk, or a big businessman? Dr. Wu was framed. Why didn't you step forward to help him? Even if you say a few nice words, you can plant good seeds. You are businessman, but you are so stupid. You have no vision at all. I am so angry. Dad, didn't you disapprove of me taking the lead at that time? Zhuo Jiaocai said aggrievedly. Cough cough cough. Are you going to piss me off to death? Dad, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was also blinded by the devil at the time and made a wrong move. But this kid is such a jerk. He doesn't even respect Zhuo Jiaocai. He. Do you have a big face? In the face of illness, even if you have trillions of wealth, don't you still have to depend on others? Cough cough cough. Zhuo Qiu coughed violently. My poor granddaughter, Grandpa wants to take the punishment for you, but unfortunately, Grandpa can't do it. Master, there is a woman outside the door who wants to see you. The Zhuo family's nanny came to Zhuo Jiaocai to report. Not see. How could he be in the mood to meet outsiders now? The woman said that she was Ling Xinyu from the Ling family, and she had a way to alleviate the young lady's condition. What? Someone from the Ling family. He. At this critical juncture, do you still want to come to me for investment? Want to use my daughter's illness as a stepping stone to get into her business? Let her go. I'm not in the mood right now, and I have no interest in getting involved in the Ling family's affairs. This. What's this? Get down here now. Oh, okay. The nanny walked out angrily, but when she left, she couldn't help but say something. Miss Lin said that she could ask Dr. Wu to help. What? Come back. What did you just say? Master, Miss Lin said that she could ask Dr. Wu to save our young lady. Please ask her to come in. I'll be waiting for her in the living room. Zhu Jiatsai ran downstairs as if he was energized by chicken blood. After a while, Lin Xinyu walked in from outside the door. Mr. Zhu, I'm sorry for disturbing you by coming to my house. Miss Lin, let's not be polite. Can you really ask Dr. Wu to help? You must understand the consequences of playing tricks on my Zhu family's wealth. Zhu Jiatsai spoke threateningly. Lin Xinyu nodded heavily. How do you prove it? I was rejected by him. Director Zhu, I spoke a few words for Dr. Wu in court that day and helped him pay the compensation. Dr. Wu gave me 3 business cards and promised that if I needed him, he would help me 3 times. Zhu Jiatsai's body was shaking with excitement. He suppressed his inner excitement, breathed a sigh of relief and said, "Tell me your conditions." Director Zhu, I'm sure you also know the difficulties my Ling family is facing. I need Mr. Zhu to lend me 200 billion, or you can invest in it. I won't let Mr. Zhu suffer any loss. 200 billion, your appetite is too big. Lin Xinyu smiled faintly. Mr. Zhu, you should know that life is priceless. How much is a life worth? Mr. Zhu should know the answer. I believe that you can't find anyone else who can cure your daughter's condition except Dr. Wu. Time waits for no one, Mr. Zhu, please make a decision as soon as possible. You. Zhu Jiatsai was very angry, but he had to accept this reality. As long as you can ask Dr. Wu to cure my daughter's illness, I will agree to your terms. Is it a deal? It's a deal. In front of Zhu Jiatsai, Lin Xinyu took out her cell phone and dialed a number. Hello. Is this Dr. Wu? I'm Lin Xinyu. Oh, Miss Lin, do you want to talk to me about something? Wu Bing's voice came from the phone. Zhu Jiatsai's whole body trembled, and his eyes flashed. Dr. Wu, you said before that I could use the business card you gave me to ask you to help me. Do you still mean it? Of course. Miss Lin, who do you need me to rescue? Zhu Chuling, the daughter of Zhu Jiatsai. There was silence on the phone for a while, and then 2 words came over. Can. Son, have you completed all the discharge procedures? I don't want to stay in the hospital for a moment. The smell is unbearable. Dad, I've done it. I told you to stay in the hospital for a few more days to recuperate. Are you so impatient now? No, go home and rest. Let's go. Wu Bing held his father's hospital supplies in his left hand, supported him with his right hand, and walked slowly towards the door. The sound of a conversation reached the ears of several people. Do you know that Guo Huai, the bully Guo, fell from a building and died? Chapter 27. Go to Zhu's house and fulfill the promise. Son, did you hear what they said? Wu Yong looked at Wu Bing with excitement. Yeah. Do you think it's true? Should. I did all this myself, how could it be fake? This damn thing has finally been taken away by God. Wu Yong sighed, and then his mood became bad. That bastard is dead, and my wages are gone. Dad, don't be sad. That fat guy has already paid you your wages. Give it. How is that possible? When did it happen? How come I don't know about it? He gave it to me 2 days ago. Wu Yong looked at Wu Bing with suspicion, as if he totally didn't believe it. Old Wu, if our son said he would give it to us, then he gave it to us. When has our own son ever lied to us? Miao Shuyin supports her son. Wu Bing smiled and said, Don't look at me like that, do you think I would lie to you? Whether it's a lie or not is up to me, but why does this matter feel so mysterious to me? How could that beast be willing to spit out the money? Do you feel guilty? Besides, I've already used the money. Oh. Just use it. The money earned by Dad will be yours sooner or later anyway. Wu Bing was deeply touched. This cheap dad had even learned how to be sentimental. Son, Siki is a good girl. Mom likes her very much. It's a pity, she is a foreigner. What do foreigners have? Aren't they all human beings? It's just like our village and the other village next door, a stranger from another village. Nowadays, people are talking about the global village. Just treat it as the kid next door. Oh, old Wu, I didn't realize you have such a broad vision. Miao Shuyin teased. After a near-death experience, I finally understood. From now on, we will support whatever the children want to do. Wu Yong waved his hand, very arrogantly. The girl was really so beautiful that he was envious of her. How could he bear to let her go? Dad, Mom, you can move to the county town. The house is well decorated and has everything you need. It's convenient for Dad to go there to recuperate, and it's also convenient for him to buy some food. More importantly, it's close to my little sister's school, so it's convenient for her to go to school. Okay. Listen to my son. Qianqian has grown up and is so beautiful. Dad is worried. But, what about our fields, chickens and ducks? Miao Shuyin is very conflicted. Hey, why don't you go check on the fields once in a while and put the chickens and ducks in cages and bring them home to raise them? Besides, Qianqian is in the period of growing up and using her brain, so we have to kill a chicken or a duck every now and then to nourish her. It will be gone if you eat it. Wu Bing held back his smile and secretly gave his father a thumbs up. Wu Yong blinked proudly. Okay. Miao Shuyin was no longer hesitant. Da Huang, stay at home and look after the house. Wu Bing stepped on the accelerator and sped away. Da Huang looked in the direction where the car disappeared, his eyes full of resentment. Miss Ling, I've returned to the Magic City. Please send me the location. Good, good. Ling Xinyu was very excited when she received a call from Wu Bing. The 3-day period has ended, and today is the last day. If the Ling family doesn't get investment, the Ling family's business building will collapse. Kuyushuan. A booth by the window. Wu Bing and Ling Xinyu sat opposite each other, each with a cup of Longjing tea in front of them. The mist is curling and the fragrance is everywhere. Ling Xinyu took out a golden card, put it on the table, and pushed it in front of Wu Bing with a white jade finger. Dr. Wu, my Ling family is in great trouble. Our capital chain is broken. We need the Zhou family's investment to tide us over. This is 20 million. It is the last fund I can use to pay for Dr. Wu's treatment. I hope Dr. Wu will not think it is too little. Miss Ling, there is no miracle doctor here. Please call me Veterinarian Wu. I only treat animals now, not humans. This. Ling Xinyu's face was pale and her eyes were full of disappointment. I will do what I promised you. I will help you 3 times. Don't worry. Oh. That's good, that's good. Ling Xinyu felt like she was on a roller coaster. She had just sunk to the 18th level of hell and now she had jumped into heaven. I was scared to death. Hee. Thank you so much, Dr. Wu. Mr. Wu, you can call me Xinyu. It sounds a bit awkward to you, miss. No need to thank me. If anyone needs to thank someone, I should thank you. You helped me solve a huge problem in court. I'm sorry I didn't help you clear your name. It's all over. Hee. Wu Bing laughed at himself. Dr. Wu, are you really willing to be a veterinarian? I studied veterinary medicine, and that's how it should be. But. No buts. If your pet is sick, you can come to me and I'll give you a discount. Ling Xinyu smiled sweetly, as beautiful and charming as a blooming flower. Dr. Wu, keep this card. And this. Ling Xinyu took out the 3 business cards that Wu Bing had given her from her bag. Wu Bing took out a card, put it in his pocket, and pushed the bank card back to Ling Xinyu. The cost of this medical treatment is paid by the Zhou family, and my contribution is very expensive. This. Ling Xinyu seemed to want to say something but stopped herself. Don't worry, you can sign the contract with them as you wish. They won't dare to go back on their word. Thank you so much. Ling Xinyu stood up and bowed deeply to Wu Bing. Let's go. Good. Xianfu Villa. A group of people in white coats were busy performing various examinations on Zhuqiuling. A tall American man in his 60s with a white beard, white skin, hooked nose and blue eyes was looking carefully at the series of test data. Uncle, this time I spent countless efforts to invite the world's top and most authoritative genetic disease expert, Temibus, to treat Lingmai. Zhou Siren said proudly, with the help of Dr. Ti, Lingmai will definitely be cured. Zhou Jiatsai patted his shoulder with satisfaction. You are so thoughtful. Uncle will not treat you unfairly. Look at what you said, Uncle. I hope Lingmai gets better every day. After some thought, Temibus decisively gave Zhuqiuling an injection. As a tube of potion he developed but had not yet passed the review entered Zhu Chuling's body, she successfully fell into a coma. Thank God, Linger finally calmed down. Qiu Yui finally let go of her tightly clenched heart. These days, she didn't dare to close her eyes and was heartbroken. Why is my daughter's life so miserable? Among so many young people, she is the only one who inherited this strange disease. Dr. Temebus, thank you for your help. I will definitely reward you handsomely later. Zhu Jiatsai tightly held the hand of the man from my country, and was so grateful that he didn't know what to say. Be grateful now, or you'll have to cry later. Wu Bing's voice came from outside the door. Chapter 28 Humiliation and Sky-High Medical Fees. Who the hell are you? What the hell are you talking about? Someone, get this bastard out. Zhu Siren was shocked to see Wu Bing standing at the door. Apart from his handsome appearance, there is nothing remarkable about him. No, this guy was actually wearing a white coat with Wu Bing Veterinary Clinic printed on the chest. Veterinary? You're a fucking veterinarian, what the hell are you doing coming to my second uncle's house? Are you here to steal something? Zhu Siren was very angry. He had gone through great pains to invite an expert from the United States who had cured his cousin's illness. The family was in a happy mood, but this troublemaker came out to mess things up. It was really bad luck. The key is that he was slapped in the face. Zhu Siren, shut your stinky mouth, I invited Dr. Wu here. Har har ha ha. It's Sinew, har har har, I'm so happy to see you here today. We haven't seen each other for several days, and I miss you so much. Leng Xiu frowned and resisted the urge to beat this bastard up. She was fed up with being pestered by this person, who was simply a dog's skin plaster. Zhu Jiatsai looked at Wu Bing, curled the corners of his mouth and revealed a smile with an ambiguous meaning. He. It's a rare visitor to have Dr. Wu come to visit us. Zhu wants to see divine Dr. Wu, but it's harder than climbing to heaven. I've called you countless times but couldn't get through. I guess Zhu is already on your unwelcome list. Dr. Wu, oh no, it's the veterinarian. Why are you here at my humble abode today? I don't have any cats or dogs here, so I don't have anything that matches your profession. Zhu Jiatsai now stands up straight. His daughter's condition has improved under the care of this expert from the United States, and he now has great trust in this expert. I can vent the anger that has been accumulated over the past few days. Mr. Zhu, what do you mean? Ling Xinyu felt very uncomfortable when she saw that Zhu Jiatsai had no intention of greeting the two of them, and even spoke sarcastically and coldly to Wu Bing. How can the chairman of a group be so tasteless? Director Zhu, according to our agreement, I have invited Dr. Wu to treat your daughter. Is this appropriate for you to do? I invited Dr. Wu here, and he is also my benefactor, Ling Xinyu. I will not allow you to treat him like this. Wu Bing glanced at Zhu Jiatsai coldly. System, reinstalls Zhu Jiatsai's family genetic disease and make it more severe. It will break out in 1 minute. Ding! The Zhu family has been given a recessive congenital missing gene genetic disease, energy value 1. He took another look at the unconscious Zhu Chuling. Forget it. This woman would wake up in half a minute and her outbreak would be even more serious. Zhu Jiatsai looked at Ling Xinyu with disdain and said, Miss Ling, you have such a big appetite. You used a veterinarian to blackmail me for 200 billion. Do you think my money was blown by the wind? Have you seen the team of experts in the room? Have you seen the expert from my country? Don't you think that, apart from Wu Bing, no one else in this world can cure my daughter? My daughter has been cured. He turned to look at Wu Bing and said, Veterinarian Wu, you may be disappointed. You have lost a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make money. Originally I wanted to give you 1 million and ask you to make a move, but it seems like you are not destined for this. Har har har. Wu Bing looked coldly at the shameless villain's face, and suddenly smiled sinisterly. Boss Zhu, I hope you can still laugh later. What's the meaning? The smile on Zhu Jiatsai's face faded and his expression gradually became gloomy. A sense of panic suddenly crept into my heart for no reason. He felt as if an invisible hand had wrapped around him, and that he might be crushed to death in the next moment. His heart began to beat violently, and the blood in his body slowly boiled like a giant beast awakening. What's going on? Why do I have such a bad feeling? Dr. Wu, what do you mean? He. Isn't he a veterinarian? How come he's a miracle doctor? It's nothing, you'll understand in a moment. Originally, I was reluctant to help out for Miss Lin's sake. Now, if you want me to help you again, the price may be unacceptable to you. HMPH. Don't play tricks here. I'm not afraid as long as Dr. Mai is here. He. Get lost. You bastard, stop spreading rumors and making alarmist statements here. Get lost. Someone, get this beast out. Zhou Siren jumped out and started gesticulating. There was a cold gleam in Wu Bing's eyes. System, throw him a leader and let him beat himself to death. Ding. Successfully gave Zhou Siren a leader ghost, energy value 1, current energy value 48 points. Whoosh. Several bodyguards rushed in from outside the door and looked at Wu Bing menacingly. You guys are going too far. Zhujiatsai, I will remember you. Dr. Wu, let's go. Ling Xinyu grabbed Wu Bing's hand and walked out angrily. Outside the villa, Ling Xinyu was in low spirits, yet felt guilty. Dr. Wu, I'm sorry for causing you to be humiliated. I didn't expect that he, the head of the Zhu group, would be so unscrupulous. Wu Bing smiled faintly. The show has begun. What? Ling Xinyu raised her head in shock and looked at Wu Bing blankly. Oh, my head hurts. Puff, puff, puff. Zhu Chuling, who was in a coma, was awakened by a sharp pain. She screamed and then vomited blood. Puff, puff, puff. The stretched blood vessels on the body surface kept bursting. In an instant, the whole person turned into a bloody man. Oh my god. How so? Oh my god. What on earth is happening? Temibus was stunned by this scene. I have been engaged in medical research for decades, but I have never seen such a horrific thing. My granddaughter, what happened to you? When the Zhou family members saw the tragic changes, they were all terrified. Child, didn't that doctor from Maigua inject you with medicine and curb your illness? Why is it worse than before? Hey, why the hell does my head hurt so much? Bang bang bang. Zhou Siren suddenly went crazy and pounded his head desperately. He felt unsatisfied, so he looked around and saw a wooden stick in the corner behind the door. He quickly jumped over, picked up the stick, and started hitting himself on the head with it. Bang, bang, bang. After a few hits, Zhou Siren's head was cracked and blood splattered everywhere. His white suit was also stained red by the blood flowing from his head. Oh. Damn it, what happened to me? It hurts so much. Zhu Jiatsai suddenly felt as if his whole body was exploded and blood was gushing out. Blood spurted out of the eyes, nostrils, ears and mouth. His body twitched as if he had been electrocuted, and he fell to the ground, rolling around and wailing, with blood spurting out of his body. Son husband, what's wrong with you? Oh my god. Can someone tell me what happened? In the blink of an eye, 3 people in the ward fell ill. The 2 men's bodies exploded and blood spurted out. One of them was like a madman, hitting his head with a stick. Dr. Te, hurry up and save my son. Zhu Qiu grabbed Temibus's hand and said anxiously. Oh, God, there's nothing I can do. Temibus shrugged his shoulders and looked frustrated. How could he control this situation? If the blood spurts continued at this rate, the 2 men would be dead in a few minutes. Mr. Zhou, prepare for your funeral. Temibus kindly reminded him that he still felt he had medical ethics. Quick! Call in Dr. Wu. Zhu Qiu reacted. Hurry up and get Dr. Wu here. You must come, no matter how much it costs. Tap tap tap. The sound of chaotic footsteps came from far away. There was a hint of sarcasm on Wu Bing's face. Look! They are coming. Dr. Wu, please save my child and husband. A group of elders from the Zhou family, as well as Wu Jiatsai's wife, stumbled in front of Wu Bing. Plop, plop. Everyone knelt on the ground and begged desperately. He. If you want me to take action, in addition to fulfilling the contract with Miss Ling, you must also pay an additional 100 billion as my commission. Chapter 29, Hitting the Zhou family, and their wealth soars. 100 billion. The siblings Zhu Jiawang, Zhu Jiafu and Zhu Hongmei felt as if thunder was rolling in the sky and their heads were bombarded with a series of attacks. You are robbing? Zhu Hongmei roared. Yes. Isn't it just robbery? I'm just a veterinarian, specializing in treating animals. Usually, animals only cost a few hundred or 1,000. Then why do you charge us so much? Are you beasts? Wu Bing said coldly. Why are you swearing? Zhua Hongmei's chest heaved violently. He. Miss Ling, let's go, I'll treat you to dinner. Wu Bing opened the car door, not wanting to waste words with these people. Good. Ling Xinyu was so shocked by the scene before her that she felt like she had entered a film set. These people's faces changed so quickly. He opened the car door in a silly manner, ready to get in and leave. You can't leave, hurry up, stop them. Zhuqiu rushed out of the gate in a rage, tripped and fell flat on his face. The bodyguard who was following him hurried to help him. Don't worry about me, stop Dr. Wu and don't let him leave. Dr. Wu, please stay. As long as my son and granddaughter's illness can be cured, I will agree to any condition. Finally, someone with a smart mind has shown up. The Zhou family isn't entirely made up of pigs. When Zhuqiu heard Wu Bing's words, he almost vomited blood and secretly hated Wu Bing in his heart. Boy, I'll let you be proud first, and then I'll settle the score with you later. Zhuqiu said hatefully in his heart. How dare you humiliate my Zhou family? It depends on how strong your life is. Miss Ling, who did you sign your contract with? Oh, it will only be valid if Mr. Zhou signs it in person. Ling Xinyu felt that her IQ was not enough and she couldn't keep up with the pace. Let's go. Wu Bing, wearing a white veterinary coat, strode forward. Ling Xinyu followed closely in a daze, and a group of Zhou family members followed behind him with different expressions. Temibus looked at the two bloody men helplessly. Zhou Siren had been controlled by two bodyguards to take the lead. The reason why he agreed to Zhou Siren's request for medical treatment was not only because of the 100 million yuan medical fee offered by the other party, but also because he wanted to challenge the difficulty of this genetic disease. If he can cure the patient, he will have taken a step further in the field of genetic diseases in the world. He wants to be number one in this field and needs these patients to fulfill his ambition. Assistant Lai, pack up, let's go. Okay, teacher T. The blonde assistant Levinsky replied. Tap tap tap. Wu Bing and his group walked into the room. Temibus has some resentment towards this young man. He was the one who rejected his own treatment before. He even suspected that his treatment had failed because of the curse of this young man. Seeing Wu Bing approaching the patient who was still struggling weakly on the ground, especially the handful of silver needles in his hand, he couldn't help but move closer out of curiosity. Little boy, what are you doing? Wu Bing glanced at the foreigner and said calmly, stop the bleeding. Swish. Temibus only felt a flash before his eyes, and the silver needles in Wu Bing's hand disappeared, and all of them were stuck in Zhu Jiatsai's body. Oh, the Lambier. How is that possible? Temibus stared at everything in front of him in amazement. He felt like he was dreaming. Bang. I slapped myself twice, it hurts. It's true. Oh my god, I saw a miracle. Zhu Jiatsai, who was bleeding all over his body just a moment ago, now did not bleed a single drop. Wu Bing followed the same method and stopped Zhu Quling's bleeding. If it happens a few more times, someone will really die. Zhu Qiu and his group were extremely excited they had finally managed to save their lives. Zhu Jiatsai had a complicated expression, ashamed, regretful, grateful, and even embarrassed. What did you just do? Thank you Dr. Wu for your help. Master Wu, the divine doctor is so magnanimous. I, Zhua, am ashamed. Don't play these empty games, sign Miss Ling's contract and give her the funds. My consultation fee is 100 billion, transfer it to my account immediately. You only have 20 minutes. Zhu Jiatsai was stunned by Wu Bing's number. 100 billion, you can just go and rob a bank, how dare you ask for it? Wu Bing looked at Zhu Jiatsai, who had a constipated face, with a cold tone. What? You don't want to give it? Aren't your and your daughter's lives worth this much? Son, what do you mean by I? I promised. It's more important to save your life first. I'm already dead, why do I need money? All right. Hearing his father say this, Zhu Jiatsai bowed his head and accepted his fate. The money has arrived, and the treatment will continue. Wu Bing said something, sat aside, picked up his phone and started playing Candy Crush. Zhu Jiatsai gritted his teeth as he arranged the financial operations. Ling Xinyu looked at the contract in her hand that had been signed by Zhu Jiatsai and felt very excited. The company was saved. 10 minutes later, Wu Bing and Ling Xinyu both received text message alerts from the bank. It is worth mentioning that Wu Bing's bank account did not have such a large transfer limit. The Zhou family's financial power was indeed great, and they directly asked the bank to increase Wu Bing's limit. Seeing this series of numbers, Wu Bing felt his heart skip a beat. This is money that an ordinary person cannot earn even if they are poor for several lifetimes or even dozens of lifetimes, but he did it in just 10 minutes. Dr. Wu, the money has been paid, can you start treating us? Wu Bing nodded. Everyone else, go out. Be absolutely quiet while I'm treating you. This. My dear, can I watch from the side? I promise not to make any noise. Temibus was so shocked by Wu Bing's skill in stopping bleeding that he began to doubt his life, and it also stimulated his great curiosity for knowledge. He wanted to see what this young man would do next. How to treat this difficult and complicated disease that all of humanity is helpless against. No. Wu Bing threw out 2 words coldly. Oh, what a pity. Seeing that Wu Bing rejected his request, he could only leave the ward with helplessness and regret. After everyone is out, communicate the system. System, start working. Ding. Pathogen detected. Type, human. Number of diseases, 5. Disease types, congenital gene deficiency, bone disease, blood disease, skin disease, cervical spondylosis. Ding. Host, do you want to extract it immediately? Extract. Ding. Successfully extracted the congenital gene deficient virus toxin, and obtained energy value plus 100. Ding. Successfully extracted blood virus toxin, energy value plus 1. Ding. Successfully extracted. Ding. The host has gained 104 energy points, and the current energy value is 152 points. What? Wu Bing was shocked that this genetic disease actually provided him with 100 energy points. System, why are there so many? Ding. The amount of energy points obtained varies depending on the virus level. Genetic virus toxins far exceed ordinary diseases and are classified as level 3, so they are priced at 100 energy points. Oh. After curing Zhu Jiatsai, Wu Bing came to Zhu Chuling, who was in pain. Do you need my treatment? Wu Bing looked at Zhu Chuling teasingly. Zhu Chuling endured the severe pain all over her body, closed her eyes and said nothing. He just stretched out his hand and made the woman fall asleep immediately. He didn't want others to find out what he was doing during the treatment. Ding. Pathogen detected. Type, human. Number of diseases, 10. Disease types, congenital gene deficiency, blood disease, bone disease, urethritis, intracranial tumor, etc. Ding. Host, do you want to extract it immediately? Extract. Ding. Successfully collected the congenital gene deficient virus toxin, energy value plus 100. Ding. Successfully collected brain tumor virus toxin, energy value plus 1. Ding. Successfully received. Ding. The host's current energy value is 261 points. Chapter 30, Group Visit, Intimidation and Coercion. Squeaky Girl. The door opened and Wu Bing walked out with a calm expression. Dr. Wu, how is my son? Is my granddaughter getting better? When Zhu Qiu saw Wu Bing coming out, he hurried forward with an extremely respectful attitude. All right. Dr. Wu, what did you just say? It's all healed. Let's get someone to help clean them up, and everything will taste better from now on. Thump thump thump. Temibus was the first to rush into the room, and then his incredible scream was heard from the room. Oh! What the hell? It's a miracle. Thembus, saw a miracle today. Hulala. Everyone followed in, and there was a burst of cheers, and even sounds of sobbing and crying could be heard. Who knows what they have been through these days? Thump thump thump. Temibus rushed out like crazy, ran to Wu Bing, and fell to his knees with a thud. Godly doctor, please accept me as your apprentice. I am willing to learn medicine from you. Wu Bing was a little confused by this American old man. Is this old man going insane? He pointed at the words, Wu Bing Veterinary Clinic, on his chest. Old man, do you know Chinese characters? Master, I know you. I have learned Chinese characters, so I have no problem learning Chinese medicine. No, read these words again. Temibus didn't know what Wu Bing meant by this. I just thought it was a test of his literacy, so I looked at it and read it out very carefully. Wubing Veterinary Clinic. Do you know what that means? Temibus nodded, then shook his head. I'm a veterinarian, specializing in treating animals. Are you sure you want to be my apprentice? Do you want to learn veterinary medicine? Oh, God. What is going on in this world? You are a miracle doctor with such superb medical skills, but you are actually a veterinarian. This is horrifying. Have the medical skills of your Chinese doctors reached such a high level? You, a veterinarian, have such miraculous medical skills. Then wouldn't the doctors in other big hospitals be considered gods? He. Wubing had a strange look on his face. You can have a sparring match with them. Okay, master. No, I didn't agree to take you as my apprentice. If you really want to study veterinary medicine, we can discuss it. No. I don't want to study veterinary medicine. I want to learn your real medical skills of treating patients. Master, please leave me your phone number. I want to visit your Huagua hospital to broaden my horizons. Go ahead. Old man, I hope you have fun. Ling Xinyu covered her mouth with her hands, trying hard to hold back her laughter. Their whole body was constantly shaking. I never knew Dr. Wu had such a humorous side. Let's go, Miss Ling. I have done what I promised you. I'll treat you to a meal. No, Dr. Wu, I'll treat you. You have helped me a lot and helped my company get through the crisis. On behalf of the entire Ling family, I would like to thank you. Wu Bing waved his hand, turned and walked out. Dr. Wu, could you please save my son? Zhuo Wang and his wife hurried to Wu Bing and grabbed his arm, fearing that he would disappear in the next moment. Wu Bing frowned and said, I guess your son has some special hobbies, right? Most people can't do this. Wu Bing was a little shocked by the ferocity of the leading ghost. He seemed to be trying to kill him. No, I don't have such a hobby. This is a disease. I hope that Dr. Wu will be merciful and use his magical skills to save my son. Wu Bing glanced at the two of them. Zhuo Wang understood immediately and quickly took out a gold card. Dr. Wu, there are 1 billion yuan here. I'm short of money recently and I really don't have any extra funds. Please, Dr. Wu, be kind and save my son's life. He. I understand how you feel, but unfortunately, I'm a veterinarian and I can only treat animals. Zhuo Wang's expression froze, then he smiled bitterly and said, Veterinarian Wu, one of my dogs has a head disease, please help treat it. Wu Bing reached out, took the card, put it in his pocket, and nodded approvingly. Have a pattern? If so, show it to your dog. If there were a few such businesses coming every day, it would not take more than a few days to defeat one wonder. The next day, Wu Bing plans to go to the store to see if there are any ghost points to earn, and then buy a villa. If you have money, you can't enjoy life. A billionaire who is worth hundreds of billions, but still lives in a shabby rental house, being despised and ridiculed by the landlord. By her daughter. Never mind, that was in the past. Why are there more than a dozen tents in front of my store? This is, someone blocking the door. Wu Bing couldn't help but smile. These evil beasts finally came. He has been waiting for this day for a long time. After parking the car aside, Wu Bing walked over slowly. Oh, everyone, you are in a very elegant mood. Why did you choose to camp in front of my store? What kind of group activity are you doing? Do you need me to sponsor you a dime? Wu Bing had a smile on his face as he glanced at everyone present. These people's faces are very familiar and memorable. On the first day of my rebirth, I was scolded, insulted, and even beaten by these people. I ask myself, how could I forget the faces of these people? Now, each of these people looks pale and thin, weak, and some of them can't even stand steadily. They are no longer as vigorous, fierce, and ferocious as before. Jiang Reni hid in a corner, watching the scene in front of him silently. He kept praying that these people would force Wu Bing to save them. Then he would be able to survive. In the past 2 days, his condition has been getting worse and worse, and he can even feel that he only has a few days to live. He always carries a knife with him. What are you guys trying to do by blocking my door? Dr. Wu, I was wrong. Please be kind and save me again. I can give you an extra 100 yuan. Yes, I was wrong. I am willing to pay 100 yuan more, not 300 yuan. We shouldn't have listened to others' instigation and sued you for not having a medical license. I hope that Master Wu will forgive us and save us again out of compassion. Everyone, I'm afraid you have amnesia, right? I am just a veterinarian now, and the court has sentenced me to a lifetime ban from treating patients. Dr. Wu, do you really want to watch us die? Are you still qualified to be a doctor? He. That's right, I'm not qualified to be a doctor, so I'm a veterinarian now. I'm only responsible for treating cats and dogs, and other animals. Are you also here to associate with these beasts? Jiang Rini rushed over. Wu Bing, we are not here to beg you. There are so many lives at stake today, you have to treat us even if you don't want to. You have to cure us. Otherwise,